kept seeing a car go into the water. All day they've been showing me reruns in my mind of Adventures with Purpose. BP's gonna find her in the Prosser Lake.
We have found Kylie Rodney's vehicle. Again, our search for Kylie at Prosser Creek Reservoir on August 21st at 10.
There are plenty of questions and very few answers after 4 students at the University of Idaho were found murdered in their off-campus house.
It's like if you look at Ted Bundy's eyes and you look at his eyes, they're the same. Maybe a little bit lighter. The one thing that I keep seeing is curls. So I don't know if he has curly hair or wavy hair, and that might be when it's grown out. I think he elongated, like his face might be a little bit longer. There's a reference to a pointier type nose. He honestly looks a lot like Ted Bundy, but like a jacked up Ted Bundy. Like not as handsome. I keep getting like a security guard or a badge. Like a Brian or something like that. It's because they are going to catch him. Because I'm seeing him in an orange jumpsuit. He wasn't as smart as he thought he was. Okay. And he's probably going to go to jail for this eventually. I keep getting December. The name Richard again. I also get the name Rick. Damn name Allen is coming in again.
Jailed 50-year-old Richard Allen in connection with the double murder. Teen best friends Libby German and Abby Williams went hiking on a trail and never came home.
Done on November 20th, 2019 at 7:14 p.m. Quentin, but I'm seeing trash and I don't.
9:42 Wednesday morning. Quentin Simon's mom told 911 her little boy was gone.
I do keep hearing a trash truck though. Then I keep hearing the trash truck. It's almost, that's one thing I can't get rid of is the twisting of the trash bag. And so then I'm like, well, is he in the trash? Okay. Unfortunately, I hate to say that. I do hear landfill could be the...
New tonight, a heartbreaking search underway in Georgia for a missing toddler. Police are sifting through trash at a landfill for the remains of 20-month-old Quentin Simon.
And I felt like he was going to be found. That was earlier in the day.
A 3-year-old boy found alive and in good health.
And I said, like, within 3 miles, but I'm not seeing him being hurt, and I'm not seeing someone coming up and getting him.
And I said, were you alone? Yes.
The main 2 things I keep getting is the wooded area and the shed.
Well, to take cover in that shed.
Late into the night to find.
I see him running to the woods. Oh, I keep getting a repeated image of him running to the woods. Okay. So maybe he decided he wanted to go play and then he kind of got lost in the woods. Be within 2 miles. I keep getting a reference to the edge of the woods. And so he's still alive because I'm not using him to get this information.
Right.
Around in the woods like I can't find my way out. I'm stuck. And I said he's in a bush.
Okay.
I went across a field of grass. I came up on some woods. Sure enough, I went in the woods and about 100 feet from where I was at. I think he was in some stickers. There's a lot of stickers and all there.
Tonight in our Missing series, a case that we have heard a lot about from our viewers.
He wants to take me down the road to like a neighbor's house or something, like another farm. I also hear neighbor. He said he knows this guy. He knows him. And he's a neighbor. I don't know what the friends come in.
Suspect, 58-year-old James Brenner, who also happens to be Dylan's closest neighbor in the remote desert area of Lucin.
I muted. I saw it. I put it on mute because all the dogs were playing and I didn't want it to interrupt. So, yep, I'm here. I'm a little late. Sorry about that. I was playing the intro so that everybody could get here. And I have Steven in backstage, so I'm going to go ahead and bring him on, I guess, and we'll get started. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, man.
Can't see him, though.
Yeah, it won't. I don't know. I keep trying to do the camera thing and it won't work.
Let me see.
It says your browser has lost connection to your camera, and I don't get it.
That's weird. I wonder if we switch you to whatever your laptop is on updating.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
I think it has something to do with your settings, though. Usually. That's what I notice. Like when I bring people on for readings and stuff, they have to change something in their settings, like give permissions.
Huh.
Make sure you guys hit the like button for me, please. You're coming in.
I'll try to figure that out. So it was an interesting day today.
Yeah, you've been having me in suspense, and I was like, I don't even know if we're even allowed to talk about this.
Yeah, no, it was just apparent. You go to Sumner County, so like in my hometown, the Sumner County Sheriff's Office has a website where they issue warrants, and you can go up and look at the active warrants or warrants. And there is an ex parte that is up right now from Katie. I don't think it's on Katie as much as I think it's from her. I don't see why anybody would put one on her. I know that sounds crazy, but I just don't. I would not be able to understand it, given that she's not ever been known to threaten anybody like that. You're muted again.
Sorry, I had to plug in my phone, and I keep putting it on mute because the dogs are running wild. So it doesn't say like what it's for.
No, it just says ex parte. That's it, and it's really strange. And a lot of people already jumped to theories, and I mean that's usually how that works. But I think it's just a simple order protection, whether it's against her.
Someone said they heard it was against Bullhorn Betty.
I'd say it's probably true.
Yeah.
I'd say it's true. I don't. I know she's got a court. Don't Bullhorn got a court appearance? I'd say coming up or something like that on the 8th.
I don't know. You know what she did with Quentin's case, and cops were doing their job on Quentin's case, and she was holding protests outside of their house, and it's like I don't understand it. Like the cops were doing their best in that case. They needed Quentin's body to do anything, which they were working on, you know. But she was very intrusive in that case. So I'm just wondering if Katie didn't put. I mean, I don't know what she's been doing. I'm always out of the loop, but I'm just wondering if Katie didn't put trying to put a restraining order. And anything ex parte is always emergency. I mean, I had it before. I only know because of my past with my son's dad. So, I know what ex parte is. And usually it is having to do with custody and stuff, but since there's not a kid involved, you can use ex parte for warrants or anything like that. Anytime there needs to be an emergency hearing. Yeah. You're on mute. I don't know if you've noticed that. Or if you did it on purpose. Like me, I put myself on mute and then I forget it. Oh, I lost him. Come on, Neo. Not today with the microphone, dude. Hold on. Casper, stop that. See him. I know. I can't handle the drama either. It's too much. Yeah, I lost him. Maybe he'll be able to come back with his video this time. Hey, chill out, guys. We're a little mess. We're a little mess today. Oh man, Keely, you must be out of the loop more than I am. Bullhorn Betty, she's somebody that has a hold on. Okay, he says it just muted out of nowhere. Give him a minute. He's gonna go use his laptop. So he'll be back in a minute. So Katie is Sebastian's mom, YouTuber. Bullhorn Betty is YouTuber, and she seems to get herself involved in these cases and make big deals. Like I said, like in Quentin's case, she was out there protesting and they were doing their job. So she really interfered in that because they wanted her arrested. But the problem is law enforcement did not have evidence yet. They needed Quentin's body. So, it's like, let law enforcement do their job. Yes, Katie is in Sebastian. Hi, Lizzie. It's too much. I mean, it's too much, honestly. Sorry, it's like kind of early in the day for the dogs and so you might hear some playing and stuff, little stinks, but I got up earlier because for some reason my laptop became unplugged and it was almost dying, and so I'm guessing it got pulled out some way. So hey, yeah. Yeah, and she's wanting to do a protest for Sebastian, and it's like, the issue is they do not have evidence for Sebastian, period. It's not that the police aren't really doing their job, although there's some things I feel like they could be doing, and I'll leave it at that. But other than that, they just don't have the evidence. Sometimes there's no evidence, unfortunately. Until they have the evidence, there's really nothing that they can do. So, and it's like, why are you going to go hold a protest for what? Like, if cops can't do anything, they can't do anything. Like, if there's no evidence, there's no evidence. Sometimes criminals are smart. You know what I mean? It's just the way that it is, unfortunately. Sometimes they're smart, sometimes they're not. And they probably need Sebastian to do anything. And holding some sort of protest like that is not going to do anything. Justice is running around like zoomies right now. Oh, I know. He does love the camera. He always has to be here, him or Ezekiel, but the problem is they mess up my mic. At least I have a better mic now that's not falling apart, so I'm sure they had something to do with that. I'm waiting for him to come back on. He's waiting for his computer. I don't know. So maybe we'll be able to hear him a little bit better. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I know I have my air conditioner on. It's a little loud. So I want to make sure you guys can hear me all right. Exactly. And sometimes police are doing things like we don't know about. And it's not up to us to get up all in their business. It's not up to us. Yeah, she's wanting to protest. Yes. And I don't talk shiz about people, and I try to stay in my own lane because I don't want a bunch of drama with YouTubers, because I have YouTubers that come at me and I don't do anything to deserve it. That's why I stay in my own lane, right? But I was on a live the other day and she came on, and I mean, she had been talking about Steven in another live, Steven and his wife, which is none of her business. You don't do things like that. Then she comes on his live and she doesn't apologize. She just starts talking about, oh, well, we need to do this protest for blah, 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 blah. Steven gave her an outlet, and she just goes and talks more crap about him. It's like, dude. Sometimes we have to be patient, and I know it's hard, but me and Steven are really waiting on something right now that yeah. And the thing is, and the thing that really irritates me a lot is that Steven, he's a good guy and he does good things. And nobody knows how much he's been out on that water when he was sick with COVID, when he was when he's got other things going on. And he spends hours out there, Sorry, I told you it'd be a little bit wild. And they're going off because I yelled at the dogs. Hey, Amy. It does. And that's the thing, too, is it's distracting from finding Sebastian. You want to find Sebastian. How about you go get in the water with Steven and shut up? And that's not to talk crap, but that's just the way that the truth is. Like, I don't know. It makes me mad because, like I said, he has his heart in the right place. A lot of people say he's in it for clout. He's freaking not. He's freaking not. Nobody knows how many. He's got 80 hours of sonar being out in that water. I don't see anybody else doing anything. Sorry, everybody's wild right now. Justice is a little barker. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I've done a couple lives with him that I actually posted on here that we did on TikTok. He lives in Tennessee. He's been working on Sebastian since Sebastian went missing. He's worked his ass off. You're right. No, I'll probably add it in the bottom because I didn't even think to do that. I did this at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I told him he can stream on his channel, but he couldn't do it with his phone, so I think he's gonna try to do it with his laptop. He is in it for the right reason. Like, he's got an Aquarius moon, so he's very humanitarian oriented. And I don't know. It's just like you want to do something that's meaningful to the case. Go out and search. Go out and help Steven. Don't talk crap about him because you're not on the water doing your stuff. You're just over here protesting, making a loud mess, and intruding yourself into an impending investigation like you did with Quentin. I don't want to talk crap because I don't want to be called out on her fucking YouTube because that's exactly what she'll do. But I don't want to be a part of that. Like, I think some places they do, Candace. But I don't. If you guys now, you guys will know if I get called out on her channel why. So I don't know I don't know what's taking him so long. I'm like sitting here like, what do I talk about? Hey. Oh, now the puppy has a leash she's dragging around. Awesome. Oh, crap. Well, that's another thing too, is we have to understand there are other missing people. There's only so much we can do as we are not police. We cannot solve it. So we have to move on to other cases. Everybody always wants readings on Sebastian's reading. I'm like, look, every reading I've done, I get the same stuff. And, right now, like, me and Steven are in limbo on something. So, we also need to pray for other missing people. Like, he's not the only one. There's lots of missing people, unfortunately. I'm just saying, don't talk crap about someone unless you're going to go do something about it. But if you look up his name on YouTube, that's how you get to his channel. I don't know where he is. He must be having issues with his computer. I know it was in the middle of updating, so great timing. I try not to make him too late because he has a family and stuff, and he usually puts his kid to sleep, and he's a couple hours ahead of me. But I know I originally had this set for 5 o'clock, and I didn't get around until 7:30. Thank you, Laura, for being a new member. Sorry, my brain just... Yeah. I mean, I got to do something for you guys. I'm trying. I'm behind on my Patreon. So I got to do that. I mean, aren't Dolly and Bullhorn Betty like a thing? They were in Quentin's. So the only thing that was cool about them being out there is they did catch Quentin's spirit running. So that was kind of cool. But other than that, thank you, Kelly. There is. And so it's like other cases we also have to give attention. Who seems super cute together? Where are you guys? What did I miss? I feel like I missed something. Thank you, Julie. That's how we try to make it. We try not to make it about drama and stuff. And I get, seriously, guys, those are my shirt. That's my shirt. Oh, good Lord. Hey, Gilly. Yeah, we try to make it really chill and about the right things. Like I said, this is a channel about the missing. This is a channel about education. This is a channel about spiritual stuff. Like, I try to kind of put it all together. Cheyenne, hold on a second. It's a wild around here today, and which is surprising because it's so hot in here. 91 in my living room. Yeah, that's Neo. Don't eat my microphone, Neo. Neo, not the mic. I'm like missed something. I don't know who you're saying is cute together. Bullhorn Betty and Dolly. I don't know. I'm like, I missed a comment somewhere. I'm like out of the loop here. I don't know. I missed something. Like, exactly. They have no evidence, period. Just like Quentin, they needed to find the body. No evidence. If you don't have evidence, there's nothing more you can do. And there comes a point where they have other things they have to focus on. They can't just focus on one case forever. Oh, okay. Is that like his girlfriend now? I think I've seen them like on YouTube's or something. Thank Gilly. Thanks for being a member. Yeah, okay. I just missed like the comment about that. Restarting laptop now. Got it done. Hold on. Hold down the fort. I told him I'm winging it, rambling. I don't. No, he'll be back. He dropped. His phone was being weird. He's getting, like I just said, he's restarting his laptop. So his laptop was stuck on Jen's live. No, he's not on Jen's live. He didn't even, I don't know that he even went on there. As far as I know, he wasn't. We had this plan since yesterday. He tried to come on with it. He was already on here, but he lost connection on his phone, and his laptop was updating. Of course, great timing. So he's restarting his computer, and he'll be back right now. You see, Ocean has a new light. You guys can see him better now. Exactly. They have no evidence, period. You know, unfortunately. Some people are just a little bit smarter. Oh, well, I'll let him talk about that because I know what I know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Right? Doesn't it look cool? I love it. Got you. So yeah, we're just waiting on him. right? And I can change colors. Like, so this one was red and I started freaking out. I thought of red as bad, right? I was like, oh my gosh, it's red. It's not going to work. And then I noticed, like, you can touch the top. Someone told me that got it for me that you can change all the colors you want. See, but of course, I'm a purple girl. So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know you could change the colors like that. But I just had the idea, like, I could change it for certain cases, for certain colors, like, you know, we were talking about a certain case or doing a certain reading on a case, like green for Sebastian or purple for DV. I could do that too. I could always change it for the theme. Didn't even think about that till now. So yeah, me too. It's my favorite color. Yeah, I thought, well, I was like, man, I turned it red. What'd I do? I broke it. It still works. I literally thought I broke it and red was bad. Like, that's how stupid I am sometimes. Kai, can you guys quit playing with my shirt? They're like playing tug of war with my shirt. I guess I should go get it. Hang on one second before they rip it. I'll have them in. Okay. Yes, it's also the color of the crown chakra. It's also an Aquarius. We have the amethyst, which is purple, or February, I should say. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I broke it. Like, red means bad. Like, I messaged the lady that got it from me. She's like, well, I Googled this and there should be a light on top. You just changed the color somehow. And I'm just like, Poppy. Oh my God. My chihuahua just became a mad, like a crazy chihuahua all of a sudden. See, earlier lives are impossible for me. Because everybody's so wild this time of day, which is weird because it's so hot in here. You would think they all be chilling, but you know, it's better to do when everybody's chill later in the day. Earlier lives are hard for me. No, I don't have a set schedule. It's all depends on energy and time. I wish I did, but it's hard to know, especially with the heat, like when I'm gonna feel like I'm able to do it. And I really only can do it kind of when I'm needing to, like, you know, when I'm needing to. But no, people don't understand how draining it is. Like, giving readings is very draining. And I have to kind of pick between cases, alive, blah blah blah. So I kind of just do what I can when I can for the most part. Who's mean? Your chihuahua? Cheyenne! Let go! Cheyenne! Let go! You're playing too rough. Cheyenne! Hold on. She's playing a little too rough for me, for my liking. No, since I was about 30 is when my awakening was. So after my Saturn return. No, I've actually been going live. I went live the other night and did readings. But the problem is I go late because it's so hot. And as you can see, there's too many distractions during the day. Like, the dogs are crazy during this time of the day. No, she's just a chihuahua. And Cheyenne just plays rough. Yeah, the heat is killing me. It's 91 in my house every day. So that starts to yeah, but my chihuahua that's 18.5, she's never been like that. She's always been very sweet, but Poppy is very different. She's typical chihuahua. Yeah, we're supposed to use him for cadaver search. That's the only reason I got him. We can blame Lizzie for that. There he is. No, I have air conditioner, but it's one of those ones that vents out the window. So it's not like a central air, so it just can't keep up, unfortunately, with the heat. Yeah, those don't really work while I've had them. They just make it muggy. Yeah, and she's very possessive over me and her space, too. Ocean, yeah. Okay, Steven's back. Where's your camera? You still don't have a camera.
I know. I'm trying to figure out. So you said that I can go to. Okay, explain this to me again. So
And
I
you
can
don't
go
have
to...
a mic, right? You haven't got a mic yet?
Yeah, I got a mic. I'm on my laptop right now. Okay. So I'm on my phone currently. How do I.
Hold on one second.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I didn't want him
No, you're
fighting
good.
over a bottle. Or the dog, the puppy barking because he wants it. That's how he is. So what do you need help with?
All right, so I'm going to my email. Let's see, email or Gmail, and I should be able to do this from my laptop, right? And I go into my Gmail. I click on. Come on, man! Stop doing that weird stuff. Whoa, what was that?
My bird.
He's mad.
Screaming. Yeah, she wants to. She always does that when I'm talking on here. I don't know why. Middle of the day. Earlier lives are hard for me. Steven is. We're working together on cases. He's been the one that's been out on the boat for Sebastian.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. People are saying hi.
Hello, guys. Yeah, sorry, I'm working through technical difficulties right now. Please give me a second. This is the first time for me trying to figure all this out. And
he doesn't do YouTube. He usually just does TikTok from his phone.
Come on, buddy.
Would you quit? Oh my god, this puppy's driving me crazy, dude.
Why does it need this? All right, so it says my mic, and I'm trying to get my mic system up. Dude, I loved your intro.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Yeah.
I usually don't do that one a lot because people bitch it's too long. I've tried to make it as short as I can. Like, there's even more I could add to it, like the sub and stuff. But it was actually longer, and I cut it down to 5 minutes. I'm like, if you've already seen it, just fast forward it. But I try to do it. I try to show it because that's really what, like, this channel's about. Like, it shows some things that we've accomplished here, you know? But I get annoyed because people are like, well, it's too long. I'm like, well, there's a fast forward button. Like, some people like watching it. I can't make everybody happy.
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I've kind of wanted to, like, kind of remake it and do some stuff from the sub.
So on StreamYard, is it not a, you can't, it's not an app?
Wait, what? Say that again?
StreamYard's not an app?
It's a website.
Oh, okay.
But I'm wondering if it's something to do with permissions, because usually it'll say join with camera, join without camera.
Yeah.
I'm
trying it now, so
I can see your mic settings. I'm gonna try to turn you up. Okay, now talk.
Hello?
Yeah, you're louder. Okay. We got to get you a mic.
Yeah, I know.
Or you got to get you a mic.
So I could create a live stream. I could go on, but how do I get on yours from my YouTube?
So you're on already. If you see up here at the little you should be able to, I don't know why it's not showing on your end, where up here where it shows a picture of me with the little arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, click that down and it should say like connect to your YouTube. I'm pretty sure I have it set to that.
Okay, I am.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I can't do early lives usually because they do wreak havoc. And the puppies now that he's more comfortable, he's getting a little crazy. This is why I gotta get him in obedience. But yeah, Cheyenne, quit chewing on that.
This is making me so mad right now. Because I
there should be a way to like add your camera. Like it would be in your settings.
that's what I'm looking at right now.
Okay. I need 1 second. I'm gonna go get this from her so that she doesn't chew up this leash. They found something to play with because they're bored.
Okay.
I lost him again. I don't know where he went. He's a blue retriever. So he's a healer retriever. He was free and we're gonna train him. I mean, if he doesn't have to have, oh my god, you guys. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is an example of why I can't do early lives because sometimes it's chaotic, especially with the puppies. He got comfortable and now he just wants to play. No, he can't figure it out. And then I lost him. Okay, that's enough. He's got that healer bark. And so whenever somebody's got something he wants, he'll bark at them. Or he wants to play, he'll bark at them. Which is good because whenever he needs to alert, the bark is good. But he dropped off. I don't... I made Steven disappear. I told him he can come on without the camera. So, yeah, it's just because we just got up like a couple hours ago. So they're like being wild right now. So usually after a little bit of playing, they're chill. But yeah, this time of day isn't great for me. No, yeah, we're on StreamYard. Yeah, but he's never been high energy until recently. He has very much of that golden retriever personality. I love you, everybody. I love everybody. He does. He doesn't meet strangers and stuff. Like he loves everybody, but he has the healer bark. So he's kind of a good mix, which it can be a good drive once we get his focus. But the thing is we can't get him into Give me that bottle. He loves bottles, and so he'll find them wherever he wants to find them at. So he's found a bottle now. No, I turned up his volume, so you guys, he sounded a lot better, but now it says device is not connected, but he's in the back. And now he dropped off again. So he's having problems, period, with, I don't know. I think it has something to do with the permission. No. I mean, he does a lot of different things. No, it's not his full-time job. He has a nonprofit, he has his own business. Yeah, he's so smart. Like, he picked up sit, like, the first time I held up my hand, and I know they didn't teach him because he was outside. And then he picked up, laid, like, down, like, the third time I tried it. Super smart. And the other day I was telling Lizzie about the situation, like, I found it was him, Kai, and my old dog that was out. Kai never pees on the floor. Neither does this dog. He like pad trained, like, right away. And, so it must have been my old dog. I don't know. But I found some pee on the floor, and I was like, no, who did this? And you're supposed to go on the pad. And all of a sudden he goes over to the pad and pees on the pad right there. Like, he knew exactly what the hell I was telling him. So he's super smart. But we can't get him into scent work until September. And I'm like, well, we need to try to get him in some, like, behavior or obedience training before then. And he's got to get his shots, like the rest of his shots. He needs the second shot. So he's super smart, though. He is really smart. But him and Kai together are like a whirlwind. Like, they're best buddies, but when they play hard. He's just usually clicking the link, but he's having a hard time. Freaking bug bite. Yeah, make sure that you guys hit the... in about 3 days, I think we're in the shadow period right now. Yeah, whenever I'm trying to do something, they, like, want attention. It's... Oh, yeah. And he's black. It's funny you said Shadow. We almost named him Shadow. I talked to Lizzie about it, but I ended up naming him Justice because of what he's supposed to be. Yeah, I haven't put the goats up in a while because I need to get out with them because I don't really trust Casper with them all that much. So I have to be able to get out. So as soon as it cools down a little bit. Yesterday would have been a good day, but of course I put the goat thing up myself, and I was up till 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock in the morning. So I slept most of the day, and yesterday was like our coolest day in a long time. So figures. He keeps coming on and dropping off. Yeah, it's $40, 44 bucks for his second shot. So, yeah. I would do it myself, but I have nobody to hold him. We're trying to get him implemented in YouTube. That was the point of this, because he doesn't have a lot of followers on YouTube. Oh, come on. Why is my computer doing that? Well, yeah, we're trying to. Anyways, that's the plan. That's definitely the plan. It's going to start with just regular scent work, though. So it's like 2 years, but I'm sure, and I'm wanting to do it privately, not be with anybody. So, but yeah, no, Tractor Supply is doing it the next 3 weekends, but it's like 44 bucks. Actually, I could take him to Tucson for cheaper, for probably 20, but by the time I pay for gas. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Appreciate you. Well, he was in the back, but it keeps saying device is not connected. I don't know. I've never had this issue before. I didn't even eat, you guys, before I came on here. Like, it's so early for me. Yeah, I've been on his TikTok like 3 times, 2 or 3 times. Actually, more than that, because sometimes I just go on there. If he's on there and I'm in chat, he'll just pull me up. So, but he has a huge following there, but nothing really here. So, hey Nancy, thank you for being a member. Tractor Supply is sometimes cheaper and sometimes not. It just depends on what you're getting. Hey, Justice! The barking on that dog. I know. It's early for... I'm only doing it early because of him. Like, because he's 2 hours ahead. It's only 6:22 here. Yeah, so I'm Pacific time. See, it keeps popping in the back, but it keeps saying device is not connected. I don't know how to help him. I told him, I don't do pine pellets for my cats. They don't like it. And when I did use it one time, it caused some respiratory stuff, so I just don't do it. Right? We were talking about fishing that one night. Does anybody have an idea on how to, like, what I can tell him to do? It just says device is not connected. I'm thinking it has to do with his permissions, right? I mean, I've only been up for 3 hours. Yeah, we're still on the 1st. Yeah, me too. I mean, I would have brought him on and we could have figured it out before we did the live, but he was busy and so that's normally what I do. Now I dropped him again. I don't know. I told him if he has to come on without camera, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm thinking it's go to... I don't know. I already told him permissions. No, it won't work. Like, that's what he has is a link to join. He's having a problem connecting his device. No, you click a link and you come on when you click that link and you come backstage and then I put him on. So I'm thinking that it'll usually say enable camera like Lizzie's saying, and then you just enable it. But maybe, I don't know. Okay, there he is. All right. There you are.
Yeah. Dude.
Everybody's like, are you mad?
Yeah. Yeah.
Breathe, Steven. Breathe.
Well, here's what's crazy. So I can show you right now. I go to my, well, let's see. Let me see if I can bring up my other Gmail. I want you to see this. All my permissions are logged in. Everything's good. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, really?
Well, I did put up your volume on your mic because I noticed whenever you have it adjusted, it's too low. Like, so I took that off and just turned it up.
Here, let me put this back in real quick. I want y'all to see this. This is what's crazy. It will not let me. It tells me my permissions are not good. So I'm going to my Gmail real quick for ASKPCT. Click on this. Click on this. I don't know why it just did that. Thank you. There you go. Now, see how it says
Hey,
allow mic cam access, right? See that? To join the studio, click the camera icon in your address bar. So I would click that, but here's the problem. They're all set. All good.
Your permissions are bad, someone said. Lindsay. You hold down the fort for 2 seconds.
All right. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It drove me nuts. So, anyways, how are y'all doing? I don't see the chat. Where's the chat at? TWA. Can I see the chat from here too? Oh, look, there it is. Hi, chat. What's up? Yeah, Lindsay, I guess so. I have no idea. Rachelle's been a great person to work with, by the way, guys. So I'm on TikTok. I got like 126 over there and 126,000. And I had started looking for Sebastian. I don't know if most of y'all know that. And sorry, my throat. I'm still healing from COVID and strep. So it's been 2 weeks now. But the big thing is I had a hard time trying to do this on my own. Like I could go to the lake 100 million times, but it never worked for me. I needed direction, and I have a paranormal background. Used to do like the hunt and ghost hunter stuff, and with Gateway Paranormal, and I've been very fortunate with. I feel like I'm an empath, so I can feel things. Do I know what it means? Hell no. So at the end of the day, I knew I needed to work with somebody that was very talented, and Rachelle was the person because, given her proven track record that is very good, even just a recent on Thursday of last week, I'll tell y'all here for the first time that I've put this out. Thursday, I would find something in the water. I would send it over to the sheriff's department at Sumner County. They said they would go look at it. Rachelle has seen this image herself. She's seen the message between me and the sheriff's department with Tim Bailey. And yet we have no word. They never got back to us, said that they were going to go this week. Nothing. So my whole plan is if I do not hear anything by tomorrow, I'll be going back out with an underwater drone in hopes of, some kind of answer to what I've seen.
Hopefully. I mean, we've been waiting, 2 weeks now?
A week and a half, yeah. A little bit over a week. Sorry about my sinuses, just so y'all know.
Oh, you know what? Don't apologize for having sinus issues. I just grounded the puppies.
Oh, no. What happened?
I just put them in the crate and grounded them because they were in my drawers pulling stuff out. Like they're just ridiculous. He's all too comfortable now. So he knows I'm not paying. They're smart. They know I'm not paying attention. So I'm like, you guys are grounded to the crate for a minute. So
I'm sure. So I went fishing in a remote area once and found an entire hind leg of a horse. Oh, wow. Stephen. Hey, Stephen, get with us one with no, just a thought. Country thing. So I have, and due to not wanting to put this image completely out there and put it in the hands of somebody that doesn't need it, given the circumstances under it, right, I did not want to take that risk. What I will tell you, it's very bothersome. How many people's in this live right now?
63.
63? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, give me a second.
TikTok is the Psychic Sleuth. If you guys go to my, where you go to the YouTube channel, there's a link at the top. It has everything. This live is going to go live later. I don't know if we should show that.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that, man. It's just the sheer thought of at least it was here. And at least I know I did it. You know what I'm saying? The thing is
yeah.
I'm
Well, nobody knows
frustrated.
where it is, so
Right. It's frustrating because I have spent a lot of time on this water. I live in the area, yes, in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Um, a better part of 3 months, 4 to 3 days a week, I've been on that water. Obviously, there's a bunch of what I would call bickering back and forth of people that just want to be the I did it first type shit and has nothing to do about a young man that's currently missing.
yeah.
I have 10 other families that I currently work with now, adding my 10th one yesterday. I've been very fortunate. Most of these people y'all will never even know. The last thing I think that I could say on the case that I'm getting involved with is that it is a young girl who went missing in Kentucky. Um, and it's a actual family friend of mine. Um, and she went missing on the 17th. 17th? Is that right? Did I tell you about this yet? I probably
You
haven't even
did, but
told
I
you.
don't remember.
Yeah. So no, it is very strange. If y'all want to, I have TikTok. I'm trying to transition. The Psychic Sleuth will tell you this to YouTube. I don't know how she does it. I'll be honest. It's very confusing to me. Obviously, given I don't even know how to get on it from here.
It's
With
easy.
TikTok,
It's easier for me than TikTok.
I don't see how.
TikTok's a different. It's it's because like TikTok's more of like a scrolling thing, right? Um, I have a hard time on TikTok
Yeah.
in my lives and stuff. I don't know. We did pretty good last night, but of course I was on for 5 hours.
I don't know
I
how
think
you
that
did
was.
that.
I don't know. It's just a different kind of platform, and I started YouTube, and I was on YouTube way before TikTok came out. So
Yeah.
before my other, because I got hacked and they stole my other channel, and I had like 5,000 people on that one like years ago, and I tried to get it back, and I could never fully get it back. So I was like, screw this! I'm starting a whole new channel. I had to start from scratch. So
Well,
I start from scratch, move all my videos over, and honestly, I struggled to get subs on here until Idaho 4.
get you some moose, be gone, put your feet up. We're here for you. Right? That's what I tell you all the time. I told her I'm gonna get her ass a damn air unit, and believe it or not, it's not that easy. Just so y'all know, I have called probably 12 people over there. Well, technically about six, but it's the same thing. And then when they ask about the unit size, I tell them, and it's like $7,000, and I'm like, okay, do you not have a different one or anything? Can you help somebody out that's in this heat that's like bad heat? It's crazy because people tell you they care and they want to help, but
Yeah,
they don't.
I know.
Steven,
No,
what's
we
my
don't
YouTube
have
channel?
divers. That's the problem. Like, it's a real dangerous spot, right, Steven?
Very dangerous.
We don't have divers. He's trying to get a hold of divers, but they don't seem to want to do it, right?
Yeah. So as of yesterday, I have one that will.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I don't see it being fit. And yeah, this is something that you wouldn't know. He confirmed it earlier at about 2 o'clock today. And I just honestly, my whole thought process behind it is if I go tomorrow and I see that there is absolutely nothing there, there was a yellow marker. This is something I'll tell you. There was a yellow marker in the drone area, or where I flew my drone in this area that was not there. So I don't know what that means. I will tell you that I have not heard anything. I do think that Tim would have told me. He wouldn't have told me the scenario. He would have just said yes or no. Given that being the case, the only thing I know to do is go out with a drone and underwater drone and do it. Wearing boots for the rest of the night to get me from the bed to the bathroom. KJ said, "Your comments crack me up, bud." My YouTube channel is just my name. Stephen M. Crabtree is me. Don't ask. It's that Tennessee education for you. So, Stephen, I went to your page and saw your album cover short video. Yeah, thank you. I want to first say this on her live because I think it's very good to point this out. Rachelle has been dead on about everything that she has seen. I will tell you that the rock wall imagery, bobbing up and down that she would see, everything correlating to what we would think would be in relation to Sebastian, puts us on that side of the dam. And I think it was probably one of the best like visuals I could think of, like as far as what you were saying, Rochelle.
Mhm.
And I think it was a key area to match up identically from the power towers to the rock wall. And then, I mean, what is the likelihood that I would find that, right?
Yeah.
Now, whether it's something to do with Seb, we don't know. Probably won't know for a minute.
Yeah. I mean, we
But
don't know what it is or who it is or if it's anything, you know, but it's just, it's, we've had that area
correct.
from the beginning.
Lizzie, thank you. Lizzie's always on top of it, ain't she?
She's my bestie.
Yeah, from TikTok to here, man. She is on it.
Yeah. She's my bestie.
So with the new case, Rochelle has not been kind of like debriefed about it, honestly, because it's still very new. What I could tell you is hold on and I'll look it up real quick. I'll tell y'all, Gallatin County, Kentucky. 728 is what it was, by the way.
No, there's no container.
No.
We haven't put up like a GoFundMe for AC just because I feel like it's my responsibility. So I haven't had like an AC fund or anything that I've put out. Just saying.
Dude, it is storming bad here.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get some. I got my goat thing up and I think it's keeping them dry. They were all huddled under there last night. I was like, yeah, I'm so proud of myself. I need a little bit more like wood or maybe a thick tarp, but man, I'm proud of myself.
Oh, I just saw
I didn't screw it up. I didn't screw it up too bad. It doesn't look perfect, but it works. That's all that matters, right?
I'm trying to pull this up and I'm like sitting here like
all my stuff is on. It's like $7 to $10 grand though. That's what we're saying for like it's a lot. That's why I don't have it. And that's why I'm irritated because when I moved in here, she was like, oh yeah, the air conditioner works great, blah, blah, blah. Like it didn't even last a year. So yeah. And then like the wind blew down my goat. I had a lot going on lately and I did everything myself.
So there is. Why is this thing not loaded? Is it because it's raining? I mean, surely not. Give me a second.
It is, girl, but you know, people from the channel help me out with a lot already all the time, anyways.
All right, so have y'all ever seen the Missing in America Network? Obviously, or ever seen any part of it?
Yeah, we got a storm rolling in right now.
Oh, it's huge. It's bad here.
Well, the other one was the other night was crazy. I'm just glad I got that up in time before it started raining because it rained that afternoon, that night. So I stayed up and did it. But
so Mia is who I'm talking about, or well, Nicole Salazar, Henderson, Nevada, September 28, 1995 was the date of birth. She's 19 years old, 120 pounds. So it's crazy to me. She is a mother of two. Foul play. They do suspect foul play, obviously.
Baby's dad. Your look on your face.
Yeah.
cracked me up. You look surprised.
Yeah. This one right here is one that's bothered me a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So this is also in
I don't know why I said Kentucky. I'm thinking Nevada, man. Again, I'm stuck on the girl. She was found, but Bradley Close is the one that I talk about a lot. That I'm very.
So the baby's dad one, has she been found or no? She's not been found. No. Okay. Don't throw too many at me. I know
No.
he did look like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah. No. Well, the one that got me. What have y'all found out about Kayla Morrison? Have you tried to?
I haven't even heard of these cases. I
Kayla
live under
Morrison's
a rock.
Phoenix, Arizona, girl. Me and you gonna fight? We supposed to be good besties now. No, but
I'm getting wooded area for the first one.
Yeah. Didn't we talk about that the other day?
I don't know. You tell me different cases, and I get confused at what I tell you.
I'll just start sending you an update every week of this is what I'm looking at. So, Kayla Morrison is one I'm working with. Kayla went missing from a DCS group home. She was last seen wearing gray sweatpants, black t-shirt. She's out of the Phoenix, Arizona area. And then you got Bradley Close, who's also out of Pierre or Arizona. And these are close to you, and that's why I started really focusing in on them, especially Bradley. I've talked about Bradley Close a lot.
I need my dog already.
Yeah. Bradley is a very specific, weird case to me because he's got autism. And Amy said you make it happen with 28,000 subs. Lindsay, dude, it is storming. But Bradley Close would be the one that I need Rachelle's help on the most. And I think she knows that. I talk to her about it all the time.
I think I already put that up. I don't know why I hear a bus with him every single time we talk about it.
I know. It's crazy because he's autistic. And that's what scares me. And then I think water, instantly go water.
There's not a lot of water out here, though.
No, not in Peoria. In Peoria, he's in Peoria, Arizona. He's been missing for about as long as Sebastian has, since April 8th. I kind of question his aunt, to be honest with y'all. She's been the one very involved with this from the beginning. Krista, I think, yeah. She said, can you describe the bus, Rochelle?
No, I just hear it.
I
just hear like how
it's
either a bus. It's kind of either like a bus or a truck, like how it sounds like a bigger vehicle, a larger vehicle. But I don't know if that means like he got on a bus. I don't know if that means like he's by a bus station or a truck stop. Like I don't know.
Hold on just a second, Rochelle. My wife said, had I seen the weather, do I know what's going on?
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing. Just a thunderstorm, babe.
I mean, I take it as a bus the way I'm hearing it, but I guess it could be like a... Yeah, but that's the thing. I can only give what I get. If I can't tell you anything else, I can't tell you anything else, period. It just feels more like a bus.
That's an average. Hey, Rochelle, I'm going to go grab my nose stuff real quick for my nose spray. I can't breathe. I sound like a...
No, you're not allowed to.
Whatever. What's it? You want me to play y'all some music real quick?
Like driving, guys. Like driving. Like how a bus would sound. Like if you're at a bus stop and it stops for you and it makes the air brake sound and it opens the door. Like that. That's it. Can't tell you what the bus is or where it's at, and I don't know why I'm getting it. Usually I have to sit down and really connect to get information. Not in a vision, KJ. You guys have to remember this is coming from internal. It's not like I'm taking it as a bus, but it could be similar sounding to a truck. I don't know. But apparently he was walking along the freeway or something, or was by a freeway. So yeah, people act like it's just so straightforward. It's not, unfortunately. Nope. I can look up his astrology and see kind of how it looks. If he's alive, it's going to be hard to get information on him. Not really. Okay, now I need 5 seconds. I'll be right back.
Did the lights just flicker? Oh, I'm back. No. Can't breathe out my face. Where did Rochelle go? Time to cut up. Yeah. Where'd she disappear to? So I turn the light off. Talked to Tex and she said not really, and it just went. Every put my glasses. It's like really hot.
I'm gonna put it on.
Do you do this full time now, searching for people? Do you work with companies, or is this all solo? Keely, so I do. One of my good friends in in high school at Station Camp was named Keely. So to be honest with y'all, I own a business doing cell phone towers, right? And then when I'm not helping my guys on site, what I tend to do is do this. But normally 4 days out of a week, I am full time to this. I help other families in searching. I don't put them out to the public because I've seen how much Sebastian's case was just rattled, and that is the last thing I want to do. Is cause the family more grief than than there should be. So keeping it near and dear to my heart is I need to move. This damn light back here is bothering me. There we go. Keeping it near and dear, close to my heart, means more to me than getting it on the internet. Now, if the family requests that I put information out, that is a different story. I was asked to be a spokesperson, and I was like held to the no because I can't word things correctly. But it's been an honor to be able to work with Rochelle and have her as a team member, to be honest, because she is wanting to do the organization and do everything. And I feel like we're better as a duo and a partner set crew, in that we would be able to help others together better than we could just me by myself, because I need a sense of direction. I'll do anything I need to. And what better person than somebody that's got, highly qualified, shows time and time again that she has been correct on everything that she said. So again, I've heard critics say a lot of things, but you can't take away from her ability to be able to put information out weeks in advance and hit on key details while nobody else is doing that. I have seen people try to steal her work. I've seen people try to imitate her work, and there is nobody like her. And I'm very thankful that I get to be able to put myself in a situation where I work with her.
Making my head big over here, Steven. It's blowing up.
Storing my ass when the chair's taken off across the porch.
You'll be all right. My wife come up here and said, just to storm my ass, the chair just took off across the porch. Said hi, Lauren. Hey. I can't breathe. Dude, I thought you said this would be over.
I told you gotta keep taking your stuff. It took me like 6 weeks, dude. Like, not even joking. I'm thinking I might have had COVID or something because I was sick for a long time. Ask everybody. I was still working and I was sick. I had my cough forever. I'd like do my readings. I'm like, sorry guys. Sorry guys.
Hey, so Tracy said, so during Harmony Search last weekend, there was a state vehicle there and told us they were from the electric company. It could be that is the case, because like TVA is a state company, state agency, but it's Tennessee Valley Authority, and they're an electric company. So it could be something of that, Tracy. And no, first off, I'm more the the COVID after symptoms has messed me up more than COVID did when I had it. That's what I don't get. I just had a headache.
Are you still taking your vitamins and stuff? And I agree. I've told you the pineapple juice, but you got to put a little bit of salt and cayenne pepper and just drink
set my throat on fire because it's so raw still. So
what about salt water?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Okay.
All the time, every night, religiously.
I
even use a neti
vitamins?
pot. Yeah,
Are you still
yeah,
taking your
absolutely. I actually upped those today, like I told you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to blow my damn nose over here without y'all hearing it. Sorry.
They do have some nose stuff. Do you use like the Afrin works really good? I use that.
My wife swears by that shit.
Afrin, yeah, it does work because a couple years ago I was like really sick but it was mostly my nose. Like it was just I couldn't breathe out of it, and I used that stuff, and man,
well,
I could breathe. It works.
Vicks Vapor Rub has that one that's really good. It's a nose spray. It works for me amazing, but it just takes a minute to work. That's what I went and sprayed. Avoid dairy as produce. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because it makes you have more phlegmy.
Gargle with peroxide. Keely, no joke. My granddad was highly addicted to it. He had used that all over his truck.
See, that's the one I was telling you. Quizertin. I can never say the word, but that's what was used for COVID. Was this Quizertin thing?
Do you like?
That's what I was telling you about. Lizzie's a nurse, so me and her have talked about what you use for that many times. So yeah, I did. I had a cough for like 3 months too.
I don't have the cough. I have that helps with the COVID symptoms with zinc and vitamin D and E. Yeah, see, I don't. What's crazy is I woke up with a very sore throat, but not swollen tonsils like normal. And I was like, dude, this is weird. So I went to the doctor. I had a headache. I was like, oh, I got strep. Nothing new. Couple days. Well, 4 days later, I still feel like dog shit. And I call. I say, hey, my antibiotics, my amoxicillin's not working. And I said, I don't feel good. It's the worst strep I've had. I think something's wrong. She literally said, well, honey, you got COVID. And I'm like, well, geez, thanks. Thanks for telling me now. Like, they ran the test. Like, oh, you didn't see it on your portal on the Vandy portal? No, I did not. And so I'm assuming that's what it is. Mom used to not be able to breathe without Afrin spray. She finally quit using it and let her sinuses heal naturally and back to normal. Keely, I never thought about that. I probably have messed my stuff up. I used to love drugs. I'll be honest with you, 10 years ago.
The way you said that.
So, unfortunately, they went in my nose, and it has wreaked havoc, and I'm paying for it today. I was too chicken shit to get sinus surgery because I can't take opiates. I was addicted to opiates. I've been clean now for a little over 8 years now, and I'm very proud of that. And so anything that would make me or give me a chance to relapse, I just don't do. I don't drink. I don't do anything. Just vape and dip. Zycam. Never heard of it. You're preaching to the choir, Stephen. Yeah, no, opiates took a hold of me. I think we got a huge pandemic here, and I think that they did really well about 5 years ago about opening up about how big of a pandemic we had. Then COVID hit, and then all of a sudden, you see that the opiate pandemic got swept under the rug. Now, I'm going to tell you, as an addict, a recovering addict, I don't look at it as a disease that I have this disease and it's the disease's fault. I made my choices. I'm the one that ultimately made those choices. I get frustrated myself because I should have known better to quit. Now, I'll say what the disease is when it makes it hard to quit. The addictive, the addictiveness, the mental coping, and using it to do things. I should have went and got help. Instead, I was self-medicating and running from problems.
Yeah, and that's the thing with a lot of, addictions, and then people don't understand that, like, people have to make the decision to want to.
It didn't work, Amy.
Otherwise, it's like it doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Amy
Unfortunately.
Amy said, pinch your cheeks. Pull down yours. I mean, I don't know. Amy may be on to something. I got one clear. And it was the best decision of my life. My son strained properly and felt so much better. Was it painful?
I mean, it's surgery, Stephen. Of course it's going to be painful. But you'll have to rest to heal up.
Some years, but no pain.
You can't be like, that's the thing, is he was sick. Like, he didn't rest either.
No, I was out on the boat still, because my guys even went out with me, and it was like, Cheryl Tanner, thank you so much. My guys had already been around me at the point, and I told them I don't want them around me, and they was like, no, we're not going to let you go by yourself because you're sick. And they was like, you need to sit still. I was like, I'm not going to sit still. I can't sit still. It's not for me. If you ever notice when I talk, I walk in circles. So just blow it out with a pressure washer. I know, right? Y'all want me to wear a dress fishing so bad, it's unreal.
Well, yeah, because that would probably go viral. And we're going to use it for a calendar.
I'll ask Lauren if she'll give me a dress. I'll go out till late.
Because you said you said something about being a girl, so then that's when it all started. Like, just put a dress and some heels on and go get in the fishing boat, and we will be recorded.
I'll tell you what, y'all got my word on it. Either this weekend or next week, I will wear a dress for you guys. I ain't putting heels on though.
Come on.
And I'll go to the lake and go fishing, and I'll have my GoPro cover it. So
yes,
you know how many looks I'm gonna get?
Who cares?
I think it's funny.
We'll go viral on TikTok.
We made plans for a calendar, so I'm sure TikTok Tony would love it.
We don't care.
He said, he don't stop calling. He don't do, bitch. I don't call you. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, foul language. This is a kid-friendly channel. But, Aki Ninja, thank you.
Say yes to the dress.
Say yes to the dress. I don't know if my wife has one that will fit me. I might have to go buy a Goodwill one. I'll let y'all even pick it out. Or go on TikTok and I'll let you pick out my dress.
You have to have the heels, though. You can't go on and dress without heels.
Girl, I'll break my damn ankle on some heels. What you talking about?
You just put them on. You don't have to walk around.
I want to stay on the
boat. Put
boat.
them on for the picture.
I'm terrified of water. I don't want to fall off the boat.
It'd be funnier if you did fall off and then you had your GoPro on.
Hey, did you see that with Cozy?
What? This one?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. You can select them?
Yeah. I think I can make it to where you could too. I just have to add you as a mod or something, or in the settings.
Oh, I did it.
Can you do it?
Yeah. Look.
Go try it. Because I didn't add you as anything.
I could put her in timeout. Oh, shit.
No.
Cheryl, you about to be in timeout, girl.
Just click this.
Shit just got real. I can put people in timeout. I can't even get my son to do that.
Purchase the calendar. See? I'm telling you. Make a calendar for it.
Do you need to borrow some shoes? I mean, I don't know. I got a little foot. You know what they say? Little socks. What?
But that's we were cracking up the other night in the live.
I was reading that Jackson had no idea it was gone. Jackson's an amazing kid. He went down there on that trip with Brody. Brody lost his dad to a unaliving event. So the kid y'all saw whose fishing pole got broken by the old angry man in Tennessee over in Knoxville. Brody was the other kid that you saw adjacent to the camera to your right. His dad would unalive himself that Sunday. It's not been easy on them at all. His dad was a physician's assistant, really well liked, hell of a father. He actually stayed in the bed with Brody that night, up talking to him, and Brody fell asleep and woke up to that. Yeah, that shit crushed me. They had a whole conversation. Yeah, y'all did have a whole conversation. So, so you gonna help me with Bradley Close since it's in
Yeah, if
your
you want
area?
help with it. Yeah.
I'm hoping that you could get a really good tap in with him.
It depends on if he's alive or not. If they're alive, it's harder. I have been able to trace people that were alive, but they weren't that far from where they went missing from.
So here's what I think. I don't think he's alive. I'm gonna be honest. Given April 8th was the date he went missing, and it's been this long. He has
You never
autism.
know. It's one of those things. We never know until we tap in.
Very true. This is very true.
You know, because people go missing all the time and they're found alive years later, a month later. Like, just don't know. I try to keep an open mind with it because you never know. You know.
Yeah. Well, I would say this is that it bothers me because he left his place of work, right? And like he was coming back in his locker at work, he had his laptop, his backpack, his wallet. I mean, things very important. So for him to walk out of there and never to be seen again, he said Bradley left Fry's,
Do
which is
you
the place.
know? Do you know anything about mental health issues? Because I'm kind of getting that reference of Aiden Clune. Clune did something very similar. He pulled his truck over to the side of the road and took off into the mountains as like a mental health thing. And I'm getting that reference. So I'm just wondering if he wasn't having a mental health crisis.
I wonder because it says Bradley has been diagnosed with autism and his family is extremely concerned for his safety as this is not his typical behavior. So obviously this must have been way out of norm. So like you said, something wasn't right. Something was going on with him. Maybe my thing is we're talking about a young kid, 16 years old, probably into THC. I'll be honest. I'm not trying to say that by looking at personal looks, but usually you could kind of tell. Or maybe he was into some type of recreational stuff, and I don't know. I don't
because
know.
I haven't worked Aiden Clune's case, right? But I've seen basically kind of like what happened with him. It's very weird because he literally just pulled his truck over and took off, and it's almost like the same kind of feeling.
See,
yeah, but there's no water around here, Tracy. Like, we're in Arizona.
Here, I'm gonna pull up.
Like, there's not really. There is like rivers and creeks and stuff, but it's not really ever full. I don't think in this. Did you know if they searched around like that freeway and stuff where he went missing from?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, because from when I talked to the detectives, I got a recorded phone call with me and the detectives talking and saying that they are beyond just shooken because they have had several search teams out looking. Not to say they don't miss, he said it happens a lot. He said, but it's very cut dry around there. Like, there's not a lot
There's
of
not
places.
really any water or anything around there. That's what I'm saying.
What is that map? It's called 3D.
I don't know.
Google Earth 3D map. There we go.
Oh, Google Earth. Okay. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know that was like a 3D map. They all look the same to me.
So we're going to look up Joe Max and 75th Avenue.
I keep thinking that freeway is. Yeah, but the monsoons we weren't in monsoon season in April. So we were pretty dry around that time.
I want to go out there so bad.
Well, I can go. I just can't go by myself. You know, I actually messaged Electronic Medium because she lives out here.
Yeah.
I commented on her. She lives out by Phoenix, so she lives really close to like where that is. And so I actually commented on one of her videos and I was like, hey, if you need any help with cases, she was out looking for someone. I don't know who she was looking for, but I was like, I'd be willing to come out and help you. And that's one reason, like, you know, I wanted to get this dog done because it'd be nice to go and not worry about going by myself too.
So,
but I think that freeway's got to be significant. I know they've had people search, but the problem is I don't really listen to, okay, we've had people search, because I can't tell you how many times the people have been found and they've been thoroughly searched. You know, they just had that lady. I mean, yes, there was snow on the ground, but she wasn't even a mile from her car. She was 0.6 miles from her car, and they searched that whole entire area and they did not find her, and random people found her. And it was a thoroughly searched area.
So what's crazy about this, I'm looking at Joe Max Road, right, in 75th. It literally goes into new neighborhoods.
You know that you can pop that on the screen.
Huh?
The present button. Do you have that on your side?
Hold on.
You can share your screen.
Did not know that. Hold on.
No, I'm not thinking there's water involved here, Tracy. Seriously, there's not a lot. I mean, there's like canals and stuff, but I haven't even seen the area where he went missing from. But we're in the desert. Like, yes, there's areas of water, but I don't think he's gonna go miles to get to water just for that specific reason.
Let's see. I can't because I'm on
It's almost like they're throwing the word lost at me, which is what they did for Jay.
I don't know. So hold on. I hate that I can't. This ain't on my laptop. Oh, it turned me off. I'm learning, guys. You bear with me. How do I turn this on?
If you go to the present, I'm pretty sure you can do it on your side because Carly does it whenever we have our astrology stuff.
I know,
So
but I don't.
Present, and then you pick what one you want.
But I'm on my phone.
Oh. Well, tell me what to look up. I'll do it.
Look up Earth 3D Map. Earth3dmap.com. Put in, and then go to the search.
Earth3dmap.com. That's a thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome.
Is this like a new like Earth thing?
Like Google Earth?
I've never seen this before.
I use it a lot.
Really? Okay, yeah. So what is it? What's that? Where do you want me to look at?
Look up Joe Max Road or
Joe?
Look up
J-O-E?
Jomax and
J-O-
the and symbol, 75th Avenue, Peoria, Arizona.
Jomex, you said?
Yep.
And
Jomax.
Oh, AX. AX. And 75th.
Yep.
And where? How do you spell the P?
P-E.
Uh-huh.
Crap.
T?
P-E-O-R-I-A.
Oh. O-R-I-A. I don't know why I thought there was a freaking T in it. Okay, Arizona.
Victoria. My eyes burned.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? There is
Hold on a second. Oh, wait. I'm freaking doing the wrong thing here.
There's absolutely no water.
Yeah, there's no water there. Oh, why is it doing that? Don't do that to me. Why is it making?
But there is water.
You're almost done. Click the blue Get button, then click Add Extension to continue.
No, I don't know why it's doing that. It just showed me the map and then went to fucking this thing. What the hell? Hold on.
Wow. Let me do this. Google Earth.
He said Earth 3D, and then it did that to me. I had it pulled up.
I know. I use that one in Google Earth. I use Google Earth more than anything, but
All right, we're just gonna look it up 3D, and then now if I can figure out how to spell it again. J. Where am I at? Oh, you know where I'm at? I haven't looked at this since Caleb. I'm at Caleb's spot. How weird. Okay. JOMAX.
yeah, Google Earth is way better.
And 70.
So he literally was last seen.
Here we go. Yep, it was on Caleb's map. All right. Now, here we go. Okay. Let me wonder if there's any bus stops on there. I don't know why that's like, it's kind of bugging me.
So if you use NOAA satellites, the world in real time is really cool.
What?
Nothing. I'm talking to
Okay,
myself.
this is kind of where I was kind of seeing like mountainous things, so I was wondering about this right here. Because I was kind of getting the reference to an area in Phoenix that I keep ending up at, like White Tank Mountains, but this is not White Tank Mountains, but there's a mountain preserve here. I wonder if that's been searched. I can pull up his chart, but I'm not very good at that. I mean, there is this Agua Frita River, and this, I just don't see him just walking towards water for no reason. I mean, yes, he's autistic, but it just is not making sense to me. It'd be different if there was like a huge lake or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm looking at the Centennial right now. I'm trying to see if I can see any. It's crazy.
I don't know. So is that where he went missing from?
Yep.
The one you gave me?
Yep.
There's Loudon Mountain too. I mean, I can always try my pendulum on it. I don't know how accurate that would be.
Let's see, Joe Max and 75th Ave.
How do I, like, if I wanted to look for like bus stops, can I put it in like?
I'm thinking. See, these don't make no damn sense to me.
It might just be like a reference point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, there are bus stations. Oh crap. Look it.
Yeah.
You know what's weird is 17's been coming in a lot lately. I got it randomly the other day. And I'm just wondering, and then it ended up there was an accident on that one. There's Windsong again. I just saw that somewhere else. Windsong stays on my mind is what it reminds me of. So look at these bus stops. It might just be a reference point. but it doesn't look like there's one too far from where.
But where would he go,
Oh
though?
man, that is kind of far, I guess. I don't know how he would get there. I don't know why I'm getting that. He could have always hitched a ride. I don't know. It feels like he went off and got lost somewhere.
Yeah,
This feels
because see,
very
I'm
much
sitting
like
here.
Pateron Clone. Like, I don't feel there's foul play involved. I feel like it's more like mental health, something. Like, I keep getting that reference because I don't see anybody around him. They throw the word lost at me, which usually whenever they throw the word lost at me, they did that in Jay, when Jay was lost.
Right.
So, yeah, but it's like all the lakes are far away. Like, it's not like he's just going to go try to find a lake and jump in. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling water with this one.
Dude, if you go down south of Jackson, where Legend Springs Elementary School is, Jackson and 75th, there's a whole ass subdivision built around lakes. It is the wildest shit I've ever seen. What?
Well, I mean, it could be. We were in Saturn and Pisces at that time. I can pull up his chart, but I'm not to the point where like I have a good time reading it, although I did read Jay's by myself to like validate what I felt. So don't ask me how. I had to because she didn't have time to do it, so I looked at it myself and I kind of Googled some aspects and I came up with, yeah, it was an accident.
What is this building right here?
When was let's see. When did it looks like it's gonna storm soon.
Is this a building?
J's that I have pulled up. I feel like a road's important. Oh, come on. What the heck? Astro.
So I just entered Street View.
Why?
There's a whole ass cow right there. What is this?
It's not bringing up my Astro.
Oh my God.
What?
Right where he went missing is Booster Pump Station.
Yeah, but isn't that like hard to get into?
It looks like a brick wall around it, but it looks like they were doing construction on it, to be honest with you. Crap. The gates are open right there. They're inside working on it. Mac.
Crap, it took me out of the chart thing and now I gotta figure out.
I tell you what, this is a very interesting thing because he would not have really far to go unless he was essentially picked up.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, okay, so I always get reference to other cases, right? So Aiden Clune comes to mind and he went out into the mountains and I'm getting a mountainous type area. Right. So if he was under mental health, he's not going to be thinking. He probably went off and got himself lost. Because they keep throwing the lost at me, but I'm looking for I want to do his chart, but for some reason I'm having a hard time.
Is that a fucking airport? What is that?
Working this Ew, JD Vance's birthday's today or tomorrow. Yeah, he's a Leo. Ew. Not surprising. I usually like Leos.
I have no idea what to think right now because the only other thing would be mountain preserves if he went up in the mountains for whatever reason.
That's what I'm thinking. But what I'm trying to do is pull up his chart, but it did something weird and now I can't figure out how to do my chart or how to do charts on this. You don't want horoscope.
I'm so confused.
AstroSeek. I'm on the wrong freaking thing. That's right. Wrong website. I wonder if their website's down or something. It like kicked me out.
Which site?
The AstroSeek one. It keeps saying it can't. Like, I've done the charts on there, but for some reason it's not doing it.
There's so many people have polls here. Has to be. He is somewhere around here. He's got to be somewhere around here, Rochelle. I don't think he would have went far.
I think he very much. I think it's very similar to Aiden. I really do, because they were referencing that case, even though I haven't worked on it. I know about it.
Well, Jacques.
See if I can pull it up on here, because I don't know why it's not pulling up on my phone.
If me and you in the next for the next few days, if we could just tackle this really hardcore about kind of pinpoint where we might think he is, I could always fly out there if I need to too. So
I can go.
Well, man, I was gonna say I can meet you
I have
out
to
there.
get somebody to go with me. But I don't want to have you fly out here and go on a wild goose chase. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
God, it'd be great to have my dog right now.
Get what?
It's not letting me go into AstroSeek. How freaking odd.
What's AstroSeek?
That's where we usually pull up the charts. I was just curious what I could see in his chart, even though I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I kind of do. You know, like I said, I was able to figure out Jay's on my own, but I usually can't. But I can get an idea.
Right.
But for some reason, it's not opening. I wonder if there's an issue with their site or something right now. AstroSeek.
Damn, there's another one missing in Tucson, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona. Laney Chavez. Joseph Landry. Sun City, Arizona. Robert Downs.
What are you looking at? Missing people?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have that's what I'm saying.
Arizona's got a hell of a lot.
Yeah, but you don't hear a lot about them.
No.
What the fuck?
There's Elijah.
I'm so confused why I won't open this.
That case makes me so fucking sick. Elijah View is the only case I've ever walked out of. I can't even look at pictures at him. Like, it makes me like big teary eyes.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with him. He's hidden very well.
He's such a precious little dude, man.
Yeah.
How could you harm a kid, man?
You're crazy and on drugs. He keeps saying bad gateway for AstroSeek. That's so weird.
Damn, they got a $10,000 reward for Mason Robertson missing in Alaska. Anchorage. That's going to be a hard one. That would be hard.
Let me see if I can do it on this one. This is something else, just astrology. Do you know, okay, his name is Bradley, right?
Yep, Bradley Close.
Okay, what's his, do you know when he went missing? April what?
April 8th. I believe it's
of this year, right?
Yep.
Do you know what time?
Yep, give me a second. Yeah. All right. So Bradley left Fry's at Lake Pleasant Parkway and Happy Valley Road on foot with no other items. Confirmed sighting on camera at Joe Max's 75th Avenue in Peoria, walking east at 6 p.m. was the last time he was seen.
So which way is east on the map? Is it that way or that way? I always get confused.
East is going to be literal east.
I know, but I get confused on the map where it's at. Which way? Which direction is that? That way or that way?
Towards Tennessee.
On the map, on this map, Stephen. Towards what direction?
Rochelle, I will headbutt you through the screen. You take your mouse, you click on the screen, pull it right.
Where?
Not that way, the other direction.
Look, why is my map doing that? Like, why is it like a little ass map? I don't know what the fuck is going on with my shit. Look what my map did. What the hell? See, I'm Mercury retrograde.
How long you been out, bud?
Hey, I can't control what the map does.
Right.
Okay. Now, which way does that mean he went? Does that mean he went? Red stick. I forgot where I was. Hold on. Let me delete this bus thing and let me get his last. You said it was 6 p.m., right?
Yep. That's when he was seen at Joe Max and 75th. That was the last sighting of him.
Okay. I'm going to pin that again.
Bloop. Now go to the right. Heading east.
Hold on. Last. Okay.
I'll have to go probably here in a few minutes to tuck my kiddo in. It's 9:30.
Okay, now which way do I go? Right or left if I'm looking at the map?
Right.
Go right.
Left. I'm joking.
So we're going right?
Yep. Going right.
Okay. So I went the wrong way.
Yeah, you're definitely going left. So see, the only mountain there, that's that mountain right there, but nothing but subdivisions.
This thing isn't working. I've got to try to figure out that later because it's really irritating me right now. Yeah, this right here. Is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
What is that called?
So I'm doing the same thing you're doing.
Loudon
Mountain. Yep. That's the only thing I would see other than if he, dude.
Over here. Well, there's the canal right there. I think it's a canal.
Where at?
Right here.
Oh, shit.
Well, we were in Saturn was in Pisces, so it's possible, but Saturn was also in Pisces when Hope went missing out there, and she was found in a mountain area.
Yeah. And here's the thing, though. He's also autistic.
Yeah, that's an awful long way to walk just to go towards water. He's not I understand that kids go towards water, but I don't know about adult or almost adult autistics. I don't know why this Astro Seek is not working.
What's that?
It's so odd to me. I was just in there.
What all does Carly need from me? I'll put it in the group text.
Just what I just asked you.
Okay. I don't know how to get his birthday. I could probably call his aunt and get his birthday.
Of course, I think she's in bed now, but here we go. Let's see.
Oh, Carly, yeah. I'll call.
Here we go.
Michelle, you're absolutely right. There is no reason to hurt a child. True story. I was beat up by a midget once. And I couldn't do nothing because he was little. And I got beat up by an autistic kid in high school.
I don't know why it's not opening in my Well, you know what I could do between now and then? I could pull some cards and I could do a pendulum and see where the pendulum hits. I don't know how accurate it'll be. It was kind of close on Jay's map, but in reality, maps are a lot closer in real life. So it was pretty close on the map, but in real life, it was kind of far.
Well, my thing is, it's either here's the what I'm thinking is that if not water, let's say that's the least favorite right now, it would be mountain terrain. It would have to be the mountains.
Well, Aiden went out in the mountains, and that's what I keep referencing. So that's why I'm just wondering.
No.
That's why I keep getting that reference.
Is there a Perry Park?
No, she's going off of because I got that with Caleb, and it ended up being we were just talking about how stuff interconnects.
Well, hey guys.
But the wind song is a pool. Where did I see that at? I swear I've seen that somewhere recently. Oh, I think it's Sebastian.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey,
I've
got to give him a bath and get him ready for bed. If you're still on, I'll jump back on. Are you going to be on for a minute?
That'll probably take you like an hour or so, right?
Like 30 minutes.
I mean, I could pull cards right now. I don't like to do live readings, but because I feel like it here, I think I got it now. Hold on, let me see. Let me do this chart real quick. Okay, you said so it was the 8th of April, right?
Yep.
It pulled up on my phone, but not on my computer. How weird.
Last seen April 8th, 2024.
2024. And you said 6 p.m.?
Yep.
Okay, 6 p.m. Exactly 6 p.m.?
Yeah, let me turn my. I'm gonna turn my screen on.
Avery,
Come on, bud.
stop yelling at me.
I got it.
I'm not.
Stop yelling at me.
Yes, you.
Oops. Yeah, I don't like to do live readings. I mean, that's what that. Oh, I don't want the Platus. Edit dotting, sitting, dot it. Oh, why are you keep giving me bad gateway thing? I just want to edit this. I don't want to do Placidus because that's. I just want to see the freaking chart for this. Here we go. Now it pulled up. Hold on. I must be having an issue with it. April 2024. 6 o'clock p.m. Arizona. Oh. We need to go to. I don't want that. It always goes to the wrong house system for me. We don't want that. We want whole sign, and we want Chiron, Vertex, Part of Fortune, Lilith, Lunar Nodes. Okay, calculate chart.
Yeah, he was definitely steaming.
Huh? I'm calculating the chart. I don't know why it's taking so long. Come on, baby. Don't like freeze on me or anything. See, bad gateway. They must be having issues with their thing. So weird. It like pulls it up, but then it says bad gateway. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We're already starting Mercury retrograde. We're in the 555. Freaking starving. That's not helping. Like it won't even open. Like I don't understand. This is so weird. It won't pull it up. I don't. They must be having issues with their site. That's the only thing I could think of, which is kind of making me mad. I wonder if I can see it somewhere else. No. I don't know any other websites you can see a chart on. I'm annoyed. Okay. Shoot. All right, well, fudge sticks. I don't know what to say. It won't open that tab. Looks like I'm already being affected by Mercury retrograde. Gosh dang it. Truck. So I'm trying on my phone too, and my phone is not doing it either. No, because it'll kick me off if I start messing with that stuff. I think it's their website. I have no problem anywhere else. I have absolutely no problem with anything else. I just don't like doing live readings because it throws everything off. See, now it pulled up this time. But it pulled up without a way to get to the chart. I don't understand this. Usually, there's a spot like below that you put in your like you put in your information and it'll, I don't know why. What the fuck? Nope. I don't know what's going on. Like I had the whole chart done and then it said bad gateway. So it's got to be on their end, not mine.
I'll be right back. I'm getting him dressed.
Yeah. Let me try this. Let's try this one. April 8th, 2024. You said 5:55, so 5 we'll do 55. We'll do Arizona. I don't know. It's asking for birthplace, but Arizona, it doesn't matter. No, now it come up again. What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. Because it just pulled up. April 8th, 2024. $5.55. 55. There's all the extended house systems. Oh, why is it not letting me add anything to it? This is like, I don't know what the hell's wrong with this freaking thing. It's probably going to go in the wrong house system now because it won't let me change it.
Yep, y'all won't believe this.
What?
Look at this shit. Hold on.
There's something wrong with this site. It's really kind of irritating me.
Y'all two stop. A big ass tree fell in my, almost hit my wife's car. Here,
In your
see
yard?
that? Yeah, look, there's my wife's car. See it?
No,
Wife's
you
car.
gotta. Oh, there you are. I was pretty close.
Yeah, look how big around it is, man. Ain't no joke.
It is open in a new browser.
What is that noise? Well, hey guys, I'm probably gonna have to go, Rochelle, because the trampoline's broke and all kinds of stuff. So
Man, you got some kind of storm out there.
yeah, it's weird. Lauren come in, she's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's just a storm." No, it's a big ass storm. So look at this. My wife's car. There's Odie. Hi, Odie. Bent the trampoline.
Here we go. Cookies. I don't know. I don't know how to clear the cookies. This is so weird. This thing is doing this.
Well, something's
It'll
making
like
a
pull up
crazy
the birth
noise.
chart. It'll pull up the chart, but then it's Mercury retrograde because we're in the shadow period right now. So yeah, I mean, I'm telling you guys, we had 80-mile-an-hour winds out here that one day. It blew the roof off the goat house. So freaking crazy. I have no idea. It's so weird because it pulled up the chart, and then when I go to get the chart, it won't go to it. So my guess is, I might pull some cards. I just don't like to do live readings for various reasons. And do the pendulum, I'd have to print it out. Yeah. My guess is Mercury retrograde is having issues right now.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to run, guys. I've got damage and everything, so that sucks.
What are you going to be able to do in the nighttime, though?
I got to move that stuff away, so it is what it is. It just sucks.
Yep. I know the feeling.
There's fucking trees down everywhere. Oh,
It's
that
more
was a
like
big lightning bolt.
Was it more like a tornado or hurricane or what?
I don't know. It's a straight line wind. Hey, babe, put your car up there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I'm sorry. I got to go. Rachelle, I'll holler at you in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, Steven. Take pictures. Well, he left. Whoa. I know. I usually would leave it for the morning, but that's just me. The last retrograde sucked for me. It was on that eclipse, and I had so many people from my past coming back and talking shiz. Like, I'm trying to get to Astro Seek. Seriously? Neo. It won't. It pulls up the chart and then it starts freezing again. Like, it won't. I think they're having issues with their site. I don't know any place else to pull up a chart. Hey. I don't know. These cards are weird. Freaking tired right now. Yeah, that's Neo. As always. As always, huh, baby? Cards are weird. I don't know. Oh. See, it's still thinking. I don't. It let me enter it in, but then when I went to go astroseek.com, okay, but then this is not the right one. This is not it. Your chart calculator, AstroSeek. I get so frustrated with when things aren't working. Let me try this one. We'll see how this works. April 8th. Crap, come on. Neo. Well, it doesn't let you go to 2024, so that's not going to work. Which I think is dumb. What if people that are born in 2024, their parents want to do their charts? So that one ain't going to work. I think it's just down. I think I'm just going to have to wait. I've never had this happen with this before. Yeah, Yeah, I had some really shitty people try to come back last Mercury Retro. Like, it was all about attacking me, but it was like people that I knew in the past, and it was all lies, but I'm like trying to see if I can try different different places. I'm curious what his chart says. I already feel like I kind of getting weird ass cards though, but I'm on a live, so that's one reason I don't like to do it on live. Neo. Yeah, he just wants to rub on everything. Okay, so now it came up again. See, they're having issues with their chart because here it is. Let's see here. 8th April. Full sign. And we want fortune. Please tell me it's going to work. It let me enter in the information. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Bad gateway. Why? Why we get so far? Why? I give up. I'll just have to try to do it later. There's something wrong with their website because it lets me enter it in, and then when I hit go, it won't take me to the chart. It just says bad gateway. So Neo, come on, do you have to rub underneath the freaking? Oh, jeez. I don't know about you, dude. I keep saying I give up, and then I keep trying it because I'm annoyed. Yeah, it'll let me enter it in, but then when I go to click it, it'll say bad gateway. So I'm guessing it's it's got to be issue with their site because it doesn't work on my phone either. So I may have to go live and do rods tonight. So I don't know. No, you can do it. You weren't clicking the right things. You have to go to the settings below it. So I change it all the time. You can change it. You just weren't seeing where to do it at. So that's one we always use. So I just think there's an issue with their site. I don't. Because you can change it. You have to go to the. You don't need an account. It's got to be them. Yeah, you don't need an account. You can just go on and scroll down and it'll take you to like where you enter the information. But every time I enter it and then I click go, it goes to bad gateway. So I'm guessing they must be having an issue with their chart. And I don't know any other websites to use. All these other ones are wanting like information we don't usually use. So I don't know. I'm trying to see where I can do birth charts at, another chart at, but Neo, no one wants to see your butt. Astro theme? Okay, I'll look on that one because I've never heard of that. So it must be them then, Astro theme. Astro. Move your booty. I can't see. Oh, now it came up again. It keeps coming up, going off, coming up, going off. April. I just want to see if I can see anything, and I kind of suck at it, but we haven't been doing anything lately just because of our schedules. 55. Let's see if it goes there. Okay. Well, let me do it on the phone, but I don't know if it's going to go to it. I don't know how to use the site. Come on. Neo, you're upsetting me. You're knocking everything off my desk. Move your butt, dude. Look, you're making the balls go off and everything. I love you, dude, but you're really frustrating me right now with your back and forth. I don't know how to use the site. Where do you put in the birth chart at? Yeah. Astro theme. Pretty sure I got Astro theme, but I don't understand how to use this thing. Like it said I don't want to open an account or nothing. I might have to create an account, but I don't have to do that on AstroSeek. God, I'm annoyed. I don't like Mercury retrograde. It's already coming in like a wrecking ball. And I was born during Mercury retrograde. I'm not supposed to have a lot of problems with it, but I don't know. The last one was it's crappy. Okay, now I created something. Now what do I do? Birth chart. I don't see where to enter the chart stuff. This is confusing. Birth profiles. Close. I hate all the ads. Okay, so let's try this again. If this doesn't work, I give up. For real this time. 2024. Male. It won't let me do it. I don't know how people are using this. It's not letting me submit it. Next. No, not freaking Argentina. This is so stupid. I don't ever have to put a place on my other one. Let's see if we can do it this way. No, why did it do that? Piece of shit. I changed it and it didn't change it. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. Mail. Next. Next. Send it Libra. Okay, but I need to see like the chart. Like it's not showing me the chart. It just says what the ascendant, the moon, and all that is, which is not what I need. So I don't know how the hell they're using this one because it's not showing me the chart. I give up. I don't know why. This is not normal. It's not like how the other one works where you put in the information and it just throws you a chart. This is not doing this. It's just telling you what your ascendant, moon, and sun is, and that's kind of annoying. So it's AstroSeek. Let me try it again. So I don't know why they're using an astrology theme because it does not throw out a chart unless I'm doing it wrong, and I can't figure out how to do it. So more time I'm going to try AstroSeek, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to stop for now because I'm going to throw my computer. And you guys are probably bored as hell. I don't really have anything else to talk about, though. I'm probably going to have to go on freaking do rods. I don't know. Yeah, this isn't going to work. So, I'm done. Yeah, Astro theme isn't working for me. I can't even pull up a chart. It just says create your birth profile, which I did create my birth astro chart. Try that. When I put an astro chart, it brings up astro mix. It doesn't give me. Oh crap! What the heck? Yeah, but you have to put your. Let me see. You know what? Steven's got me on. I don't like this because it makes me put the place. I can't fucking spell it. P-O-R-A. Doesn't even bring up here. O-R-A-A-R-I-Z. It doesn't even show it on the where Pierre, Arizona on the freaking P-E-O-R-I-A. That's what I put. P-E-O-R-I-A. It doesn't show it as a place of birth. So I don't know why. I'll put Phoenix. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I can't read this chart. Ridiculous. This is a way different chart than what I'm used to, but everything's on one. And this is probably Placidus. This is not whole sign, so very much confusing. Because Saturn is in Pisces in this one. I figured because that was the time that Saturn was in Pisces for everything. It doesn't show the houses. I need the houses. Oh, wait. Yeah, it does. Shows it on the other side. So Saturn was in Pisces in the 6th house. That's health. Neptune's there. This is not my normal chart, so I really don't know how to read it. 7th house, we have Chiron, the sun in Aries. It's not. The moon is there. 8th house. The moon was heading into the 8th house on that one. Jupiter, Uranus. Looks like it's something sudden. He does have a lot in the 8th house. This is like Placidus or whatever, so I don't know how accurate it is, but 6th house of health we've got. So it makes me wonder if he was on, because Neptune and Pisces can be substances or something like that. However, I don't see anything in the 12th house, which would be like mental health stuff. Everything's on this side of the chart. We have Pluto, 4th house of community. Having all that in Aries is not good in the 7th house. There's nothing in the 10th house. It's like everything's on one side of the chart. I don't know what settings this is here. So Pluto had just entered into Aquarius. I don't know. This one's confusing. Yeah, no, I see it. It won't pull up that. It won't pull it up. It pulled up Phoenix. That's what it pulled up. But I don't understand this chart. It's very different than the one I'm used to. So I think it's in a different sign system. That chart doesn't look good though, Astro. Because it's got the moon moving into the 8th house there. See, now it'll pull up the website, but I don't know how this turned into this. Damn it. He's got me like now I'm gonna drive myself crazy. Please go to the chart. Please go to the chart. Please go to the chart. Oh, thank you. I think it's gonna do it. Please, 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 please. Okay. Yep. Okay, it's basically the same. The Saturn is, see, Mercury retrograde. Oh, we're getting ready to hit Mercury retrograde again. Aries is not a good place for the sun, though. So Pluto had just went back into Aquarius, I guess. It's pulled up all the positions, but it's not showing the chart. I don't need a place. That's the thing. So all your descendant is always the 7th house. And that can even be yourself. We noticed that in Maria's, she had the moon in the 7th house, and that had to do with her. She made herself disappear. So that's something we learned from that case, because we were very confused about the moon being in the 7th house and there not being a female involved, but it was herself. She ran off with a guy. So, oh, look, it popped it up. Okay. Yeah, the other one was on the side sign because everyone was on this side. This is a lot of Aries. He's got a packed full Aries house in 17 degrees. Crap. This doesn't look good. 8th house. He's got Pluto there, Jupiter, Uranus. Uranus is a sudden event. With Pluto there retrograde. In the ascendant, he's got part of fortune and South Node. Oh, yep. See, we've got Black Moon Lilith is hidden in this one. So the 12th house. 12th house is another death house. Black Moon Lilith is there. But look at all this packed house and air. Look at all this Aries energy here in the 7th house. Everything's there. I need to ask Carly because we have the vertex, we have the North Node, we have the moon, we have the sun, we have Chiron, we have Pluto. It's all in Aries in the 7th house. And the moon, like we said, we noticed last time. Also, he's having issues with his health here because Mars, Saturn is his body, and 6th house of like health. Also work. His body was at work. He left work. So health and work is the 6th house. And Neptune is right here. Get ready to go into the 7th house, which can be like mental, like delusions or drugs, something like that. So it could have been that type of situation, like delusions and stuff. But he's got a packed house of Aries here. I need to we're getting ready to go in Mercury retrograde again. So he went missing during Mercury retrograde. So that was back in April. I guess that was when that bad Mercury retrograde was here. Oops. I got it. The website started working. This has a triangle here. I think. Like I said, I'm just a newbie at this, so I'm thinking with his moon here though. I'm thinking this is all, unfortunately, because look, he's got some stuff here in the 8th house to Jupiter and Uranus. So Uranus is again like a sudden type event. I'm trying to see if she's awake. So I need to ask her a question. She's probably not. She goes to bed hell early. I mean, that was the only Mercury is what's retrograde here. And he's a younger kid, so he's going to be represented by Mercury. And that's in the 7th house of Aries. I mean, his moon, his sun is Mercury. It's all in the 7th house. I mean, this feels like it's kind of on his doing. But I don't know if you're awake enough to answer. So someone has their vertex, their north node, their moon, their... Where did my... Now it... How weird it opened up on TikTok. My phone, everything's going wild on me. Someone has their vertex... Moon, Pluto, Sun, Chiron, and Mercury, like a packed 7th house in Aries. Does that mean like someone did it on their own accord? And then he has Jupiter and Uranus and Taurus in the 8th house. It's a case out here in Arizona that Steven wants me to work. I've never seen a packed house like this in Aries. But he literally has his vertex, his north node, his Pluto, Moon, Sun, Chiron, and Mercury all in the 7th house of Aries. And I don't know what vertex and south node is. Libra on the ascendant. And it's weird because descendant and ascendant are like almost the same damn degree. She's half asleep, so I don't know if she's gonna be able to help me with this. Yeah, barely. We're talking about Bradley, who I guess he's missing out of Arizona. I've never seen a packed chart, a packed 7th house like that. It is in Aries, I'm telling you. Oh wait, you're right. It wouldn't be in Aries. It wouldn't. Right. Sorry. Not Pluto. It's weird because it would be Venus, I'm guessing. I can't see it because it's right where his north node is. Sorry, Pluto was at 1 degree Aquarius. Which Saturn is in the 8th house. Oh, I mean, Saturn is in the, 6th house. Of Pisces with Neptune and Mars. I'm gonna send her a picture of this. She's probably like, I'm trying to go to sleep, witch. Like, what are you doing to me? I sent her the chart. She's probably like, girl, I'm trying to go to sleep because I haven't seen a chart like this. This is the most packed seventh house I've ever seen. But the moon and sun in there, I don't know. Moon, sun, Venus. Sorry, I had it wrong. It's not his. Pluto's in Aquarius. It had just entered because that was that timing there. It looks like it was an eclipse. So eclipse is never good. Like you never want to do the sub on an eclipse. Stop. 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 I mean, basically Aries isn't a very good placement with almost every single planet in the seventh house of yeah, but it's also like almost the same exact 17 degree with Libra. I mean, Libra is sometimes a couple. It's weird that his ascendant is in Libra. I mean, was there a confrontation at work? Because if there was, that could have caused him to walk off and leave. Um, All right. I know I'm boring. I'll have to do some of this work on my own. Apparently, they're always at the same degree. It's been a while since I've had Aries. Yes, Aries is impulsive. All right. I'm boring now. I don't really have anything to talk about, honestly. I was just wanting to see his chart so bad because I'm like, I mean, this is not a good placement. It's not a good placement at all. Not at all. Bradley, I can't remember his last name, missing from Arizona. Jupiter's usually luck, but it can also have a close, yeah. That one. Oh. I haven't worked astrology with her in a while. I told her we need to get back to it because I'm forgetting stuff. And I haven't seen a chart like this, so I'm like she says that the part of fortune is actually kind of a good thing because it protects the body, right? Because the ascendant is the self. So that's actually a really good placement, but these are not good placements, but there could have been something. Does anybody know if he had issues with his mom because of this 19-degree conjunct Black Moon Lilith? I know, but like I'm not really getting anything clear on it. Honestly, like sometimes I'll see things. I mean, it depends on if he made it home or not. Does anybody know the issue with his, I think, of his mom or aunt? Because I'm getting weird ass cards too, but I'm not seeing anything. So it's one of those things I might have to go into a deeper channel, but so I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see where it goes because she says something about the moon, or I mean about the mom or the aunt or a female in his life, like mental health with them. And if he's seen walking by himself unless he made it home and we're not aware he made it home, it doesn't make sense to me. Because usually I'll see one way or another, like I'll see somebody or feel somebody around him at some point. But they kept throwing that word lost at me. I kept getting aid and clue. Now, I know that the moon can represent the mother figure, right? But it can also represent self. It's a co-ruler of self. Maria was over 5 and her moon was in her 7th house and she went missing on her own accord with somebody. So I keep going back to that it's not always like a female involved, but it is conjunct the Black Moon Lilith Black Moon Lilith 12th house conjunct the sun and the moon makes me think the mom was unstable and potentially mentally ill. So I don't know. I have to take a look at it and see. I was getting weird cards. And I don't like to do it on live because, people's thoughts, I can pick up on them. And, but I'm pretty tired. I'm going to have to, well, it's got the stars and stuff there. I mean, the 8th house is Taurus, but his Saturn actually in the 6th house. So that's work. So he was at work when something took place that made him leave. So it makes me wonder if he got in some sort of a major argument or something. And that's why he left the way that he did. And maybe he was really, really upset. So it's everything is always how we perceive it, right? We have Aries that's very impulsive, very violent, things like that. So the Jupiter in the 8th house, I don't know. It's a Laura, I'm frustrated. Yeah, I know he was autistic. Yes, I understand that. And I do sometimes, they do get impulsive, especially if something happened at work. Like, that's kind of what it's kind of reminding me of. And she was saying, I'd be wondering if something didn't happen and they lied about it, but you see him walking off by himself. So therefore, he obviously left work alive. Right? I forget what this, I don't know if this is like a mystic triangle or not. I don't know. Kind of looks like similar to, but he's got a packed house in the 7th of like just about everything. Uranus is okay. So Uranus and Jupiter were, I believe, conjunct at that time, and they just happen to be in the 8th house. So Uranus is anything that's like unpredictable, right? And Jupiter expands that unpredictability. So, and it's in the 8th house of, death. Also, the 12th house is also another death house. From what I've learned, she doesn't feel that way, but it can also be like mental health, things like that, things that are hidden. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's how I'm taking, the way that I'm taking this, and the way that it kind of makes me feel is that, maybe he was overly ticked off, overly impulsive. She said that she's not thinking he unalived himself because of the part of fortune here is usually a good placement for that to be in the ascendant of the body. But yeah, I forgot about that. So Uranus and Jupiter were actually conjunct at that time. So that's why you see that. So you have this unpredictable event surrounding death, like in a Jupiter's expanding that unpredictability. You know what I mean? So that's what that means. That had to hit me for a minute, because I know you were just asking about that. Because it can mean luck, but in things like this, especially with the Uranus. So, for instance, when Riley went missing, his Uranus and Jupiter were conjunct. So, and where he went into the water at was where those lines went. So, basically, that was an unpredictable event, right? And it was expanded by that Jupiter because it just ended up being really unpredictable. So that's kind of the same. It's kind of the same conjunction here, but it's in the 8th house. But I mean, he's got Venus there. He's got a lot. His sun is like you, right? It can be a male, but it's also you. Your moon is your co-ruler, but it could also be mom. Chiron is like, well, that's what I'm saying. Did he make it home? Because this can indicate a female doing something to him if he made it home, if there's proof of that. I don't know exactly where his home is in relation to his work, so I'm gonna have to find that out from Steven. So, but I'm feeling like super tired. It's because it's so hot. I'm gonna have to get off here, get something to eat. I'm probably gonna have to go on TikTok, depending on what happens with the rest of the. I mean, it is, and that's kind of what the way Steven was going. Was he living with his aunt? Do you know? Because she's talking about like the mom being mental ill, but if that can just indicate that depending on where the mom is at in his life. I don't know if that would indicate an aunt. I mean, it's if she was his mother figure. I honestly feel like something really volatile happened, and it caused sign of a kind of a like spiral of events, if that makes sense. That's kind of how it feels to me. And sometimes, like when you're autistic and you have ADHD and stuff like you don't have a lot of impulse control. And you get very angry. I knew that from the way my son is with ADHD, and it kind of runs along the same spectrum with autism. And sometimes they don't have that impulse control. You know what I mean? What do you mean? police that live there in the... Oh, Steven's back. Are you back? I was just getting ready to get off.
What?
I've been trying this whole time to get this open, and I have to ask you, is there something with like does his mom raise him or does his aunt raise him?
Aunt.
Does she have mental health issues?
Nah, not that I'm
Or
aware
did
of.
his mom have mental health issues and that's why he's with his aunt?
I don't think so.
Because it's showing up in his chart like that. And they don't think he never like went home, right? Because according to this chart, I mean, Carly and I were kind of talking about in our group chat. Oh, crap. There you are. Switching over on me. Are you there? Everything okay at the house? I can't hear you now. I can't hear you. You've got no sound. You've got no sound. He's not muted, though. It's not showing he's muted. He just has no sound. I mean, Vertex is like your luck in the chart. I mean, I have to pull out my astrology book. I haven't actually looked at it in a while. I can't hear you, Steven. You're mute. Now you're muted. You have the mute thing on, and now you're not, but I still can't hear you. Better if you just came on the other one with your voice. I could hear you on that one. It's usually good luck. Like she said, it usually protects the body right there. But Libra is kind of... Yep, I can hear you.
All right, good deal. Pull some cookies.
Yeah.
So is this the... What are we working on here?
This is Bradley's chart.
Why is it so plain?
It's not. Look at everything in Aries in the 7th house. 7th house is perpetrator, or it could be himself. It depends, because he's got the moon, the sun. So the moon is sometimes a mom figure, but it does also co-rule the victim. The sun's there, which also rules the victim. I mean, he's got Venus, North Node, Vertex, like a lot of Aries. He's got a pack 7th house in Aries, which is like impulsive, violent. You know, you think of Aries, and then, you know, he's got the Uranus and Jupiter that was conjunct at that time anyways. That's like when Riley and all them went missing, and there was that conjunction. Yeah. That's like something like unpredictable, and it's expanded by Jupiter, but it's in Taurus. Hold on, I'm trying to see some stuff real quick. I was just getting ready to get off here.
Do what?
I was just getting ready to get off here.
No, you're good.
He's got the 6th house. His Saturn was in the 6th house here with Mars. Something happened at work, because 6th house is work. 6th house is work, but it's also health.
Mm-hmm.
The 6th house ruler in the 7th house case, so that's Pisces. So the 6. Okay, so but see, look, we have Mars right there. So was there an argument or something that happened at the place of work that you know about? Because that's what it looks like.
No, but I can call the detective. I've got his cell number.
So we don't have Mars in Aries, which is kind of good because that would be like in the placement. First
They're
house
asking
ruler,
about, did you
seventh
double
house, the
check
meeting
the
between the
location with
subject
Stephen
and the
Regina?
partner. Someone she might run away or someone is choosing. Probably trying to spread the definitely the first resident. The first house ruler in the seventh house. First house ruler. I'm trying to think. Venus. Venus rules Libra. So Venus is actually in that seventh house. I think. Do I have that right? I feel like I'm forgetting stuff because we haven't worked astrology in a while.
You couldn't ever get that other one to work, bud?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Oh, this
That's
is it.
Yeah. This is chart.
I wonder what was going on with it.
I don't know. They have their thing down or something.
Are you hungry? Is that what you want, buddy? Come on. This dog. Man, I've got my hands cut out for me tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, sounds like it.
My hands. I didn't mean to say hands. I would hope they're not cut out. They called me Steven Scissors Hands. Wasn't funny. I tried.
I don't understand this book.
How do you see how many people are you know?
Surprisingly, I've been so boring. But see, that seems like this started like because this chart is a 555 chart because someone said that was when he was last seen, not
Yeah.
6, so 555. So he's got the Saturn right there in the 6th house of employment. It's also health. So
Can I
his
ask-
body was
can-
at work when something happened.
Can I ask something? How much
Yeah.
does 5 minutes change?
It's not going to change. I mean, why is it? Should we be using 6 instead of 555? Because 555 is what someone said that. Come on, Neo. Seriously, was
Everything
that
I
what
see
he
shows
was?
6 unless they've got something I don't.
They found it on what when they looked up the case. That's what it said. He was last seen at 555.
Okay.
So that's why I
So
used
maybe
it.
the detectives are just using a general round number then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would make sense to me too. They're
Okay,
just
look. So we have Uranus, right? So I told you like that's an unexpected event. That's right there in the 8th house of death. Okay.
Okay.
Describes eccentricities, antique scientific equipment, laboratories, experiments, airplanes, airstrips. I know that's what you said. Radio, TV towers, TV sets, TV stations, satellites, missiles, unusual people, people who live on the edge, homeless people, brilliant people. Uranus may often usually describe an upsetting event. Most of the time, it describes locations. It is most often used to locate a body, which I did not know because we have not talked about that. If it's angular aspects, the rulers, especially Saturn, but that makes sense because actually that's where Riley's went was that Uranus in Jupiter. There's the only lines that went into the water. So you were saying something unusual in the landscape. This is always look for something unusual in the landscape and use the guides for Uranus in traditional astrology. Okay. When Jupiter would expand that, you said there was airstrips and stuff over there?
Yeah.
Towers and all of that?
I didn't
Where
see
was
the
that at?
towers. I seen the airstrips northwest.
So the opposite direction?
Yeah.
Which is weird because that's the direction I went. I wonder if he could have went the other way for some odd reason.
Like, here's my thought. Is there east or east? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If they were looking, well, no, they would usually just call it by direction because east is a general, like all one for all. So no matter what, how you look east would be
Yeah.
the same direction.
Well, and we have Neptune that's like almost in the 7th house there.
Okay.
I
think he's in the canal.
That's when the north knows. No. No, Uranus is in Taurus. That would be, so Saturn is in Pisces, yes, but where the placement is here is basically describing why he left. Like, it happened at work because you have Mars. So someone that Mars, you can take a male, right?
Okay.
Something happened with someone at work.
Hmm.
And Pisces, I mean, Saturn was in Pisces anyways, right? But we have the 8th house. Uranus is actually in Taurus degree. So Taurus, you can say like shrubs, not degree, but Taurus is in like shrubs, like I think it's like mountainous. Let me look up Taurus again to remind myself. Actually, I have all my notes, but I can't I don't know where I put them. Because I'm wondering about this Uranus, because I did not know that you can use that to locate a body. I've always focused on Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
Stables, horses, cattle, farmland, pasture, land away from housing estates, low house. Let's see. Indicates places low down near the floor. It can also describe wheat field gardens, trees, cow pastures. In general areas, beautifully manicured park, for instance. Small size with no water source, but abounding in small, slow-moving ground animals like turtle, snails. So basically, it's more like the well, it can also represent high-priced call girls.
Oh wow.
So it's in Taurus, but what degree is that? That's at a... I don't know where my notes are, guys. I didn't plan on doing the astrology today. Because I have all my... Hope these are...
My eyes are so tired.
See, Taurus, farmland, grassy, wooded, cows, rams, farm animals. Bull or cow. It can also mean stubbornness. Also neck.
I wonder if crap. I'm trying to think right now. If shit. I wonder if it's possible though, like where you talked about the airstrip a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's up there, like I said, kind of like northwest. I don't know. I have to go back and look at the map again.
What degree is that? That's at
My eyes are so fucking heavy right now.
My eyes are always like that. I started taking vitamin A and D3, and it helps. It's at 21 degrees, so that is actually at a Sagittarius degree. Which can sometimes be bridges. Free-spirited wanderer, nomadic, traveling. Long distance. I mean, could he have been so pissed off he got on a bus? I can't understand the bus thing. I don't know. Like, it's in a Sagittarius degree, but I mean, you said the airstrips were there, right? Let me look at this map again. I just don't see anything. I'm having a hard time seeing anybody around him or anything, but all of his chart would indicate something violent. But that's what I'm wondering. Was there a fight at work, or did someone get mad at him at work, or he was definitely seen alone walking away, right?
Yeah. That is one cool ass picture.
See, the 6th house is work, daily habits, coworkers. Something happened there. Something happened at work for him to leave like that. Something like a blowout or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are there any cows and stuff around there? Do you know?
No, not that I know of.
Aries. Sandy, hilly ground, newly built land or where construction work is taking place, all places where land has been recently dug up, whether for farming or development, land where sheep and small cattle feed or stables or small animals, unfrequented places. Criminals find refuge, such as abandoned houses turned into crack houses, hideouts, or fugitives. So that's what Aries is. He's got a lot of freaking Aries. That's why I read that. Like, his whole chart is almost Aries. Like, I've never seen almost every single planet in Aries, which is, again, is impulsive, anger. It can be violence. Hold on. See, there are like wild horse state trust land, so that's like, I don't know if that would be the same as like cows or around. See, look at this. Here's. I mean, I'd have to do a full reading on it, but what is this right here? Is this a electric place or what is this?
I'm looking at
Where's the airstrip at?
northwest. So if you
Oh.
go out at the end of Jackson and what you call it.
I mean, it just depends on it depends on how you read this chart, because he could have got impulsive and left and caused his own demise because of the moon there, or somebody could have done something to him, which I don't know. I'm having a hard time getting anything on this, which can be a good thing and a bad thing.
Hopefully it's a good thing.
I'm just wondering about this 17 here, and I'm gonna try my pendulum when we get off. I have to print out a map though.
I'm gonna show y'all some cool photos for a second.
I'm looking, I can't find the strip. So where is his house in relation to this? Was he headed home or was he going the opposite direction? Do you know where his house is? Like just a roundabout area? Did I lose him? Are you still there? Yeah, Taurus is literally cattle, but it's also like fields and stuff. He worked at Fry's Marketplace near Lake Pleasant Highway. Okay, let me Lake Pleasant Parkway. So where's his? He was an autistic boy. Well, how old was he again? I don't know. I lost him. I want to put that in. You said Fry's on Lake Pleasant Parkway and Valley Road. 16. Okay. So he would still be represented by Mercury, which is also an Aries. I don't know. He's got the moon and Mercury there. I really think because that's all him. His sun, his moon, his Mercury, it's all in Aries. That's all him. I can't find it. Okay, Lake Pleasant Parkway and Valley Road. Oh my God. Project. North Parkway Court? Nope, that's not right. It's got to be this one. That's kind of that put me on the freaking road. Here we go. Damn, he walked a long way then. Look at that. How do you walk all that way? Where is his house at? I don't know where Steven went. That's a little bit closer. That's not. I mean, that's okay. But I want to see something here. Nope, that's still too far. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting that fucking sound unless one drove by him. Okay, it would be helpful to know like where he went missing at. Well, he made it through here. If he ended up over here.
Everything I'm seeing shows that was the last place he went missing to. I don't know as far as like. All I get is that.
But I'd like to know like where he was headed, so that's why I kind of want to know where his home is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd have to go upstairs and look at that in my backpack because I'm pretty sure it's folded up.
I mean, we don't need the exact address to put it out there, but at least like a street or something.
No, I got you.
But it was only April. It wasn't that hot at that time in April.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it was warm, but it wasn't like it is now. So he got quite a ways if he was really at Happy Valley and then he was seen. I mean, he would have had to literally go through mountains or something. I don't understand. Not really in April. No. I keep being pulled this way. But I just don't know. So I'm wondering where that strip is.
Check that photo out I got.
What the hell is that right there? That triangle. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, where'd you send it?
It's in my background.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Well, you don't seem too cool. Like,
Well, because I got a
it.
video of that the other day.
Look at that one. The starting of one. I think that's beautiful too.
7700 West Joe Max Road.
Well, I'm proud of him.
Yeah. I know. It's cool that you caught it on a picture. I can't catch it on a picture. I caught it on video, but
that's my other one.
It's crazy.
Well, no, those are actual like screen steal grabs. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that damn talented. Woman, could you imagine me trying to be?
I don't know how you caught it because I kept trying to catch it. Why is this? Why are you saying April 13th? He went April 8th, which was during an eclipse, by the way.
April 13th, he was. I think they reported it or something like that.
Okay. Well,
April 13th is
a
significant date for some reason. Ugh.
Well, I mean, you can always do the chart for that, but I mean, we can always change it and see. I don't know if it's significant. You usually want to go where they were last seen, when they were last seen.
Yeah.
If I was an Instagram flyer, she said. So I don't know. You want me to look at the April 13th chart?
No, because we know he went missing on the 8th, legitimately.
Okay. So that was a really bad word. Yeah, that was like when the eclipse happened. I think we were Mercury retrograde. Like he could be found around this time because we're going back into Mercury retrograde. So it's kind of interesting that you're bringing this to my attention around Mercury retrograde, because just like Dylan, he went missing in Mercury retrograde, and now he was found in Mercury retrograde. So there's kind of a interesting correlation with him going missing in Mercury retrograde, and it's coming up on Mercury retrograde. You know what I mean? It's interesting. But then eclipse. So yeah, that was a bad freaking week because we had eclipse and we had Mercury retrograde. He's got all this shit in Aries. Like I don't feel great about it. It feels like to me, but I'm no like astrologist like person that knows everything.
Yeah.
Carly's thinking of like somebody did something to him, but I just don't see anybody around him. It feels like I'm so angry, I'm so pissed off, I take off and I get myself in a situation. That's the way that it
What about
feels.
unaliving himself? Possible or no?
I thought so, but she said it's not showing in the chart as that.
Oh, okay, got you.
She says usually the vertex on the ascendant is like protection of the body. So, but he does have Black Moon Lilith there in the 12th house, which can sometimes indicate that. But that's what she was asking about mom having mental health issues.
Got you. I'm tracking. Well, I'm fixing to run off here and get to bed, and then
not really, Tracy. I just am not thinking. I'm just thinking more or less unless he ran away, but I mean his chart is really not this like something like an event that happened very, very fast, very, very sudden because of that Uranus conjunction right there with Jupiter.
You know what I wonder?
Expanded.
Possibility of getting hit by a car, somebody felt bad, fucking got him, scooped him up, and took him somewhere.
I don't know. I don't think that. I keep getting that reference to like.
Or like a bad drug deal.
Like Aiden Clune. Well, I mean, there's some Neptune there, right? They're getting ready to go in his 7th house, so he could have been like, because Pisces and Neptune, like you can take that as like dissociative, or it can be drugs, or it can be like.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Like mental instability.
Because I'm fixing to have to run, but because I can't keep my damn eyes open.
I started pulling cards and they're fucking weird. I kept pulling the gun card. Yeah. But I don't know if it's because we're on live. I don't really like to do cards on live for various reasons.
Well, could you get other people's energy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see
That's what I feel like, because when I did Idaho 4, yes, it turned out great, but I also picked up a lot on chat with not looking at it. Like random, like people would be talking about like, I think it was like Haley or whatever her name was in the chat, and I'd say it like 3 minutes later, and I never looked at the chat.
Oh wow.
So yeah, they'd be talking about something and it'd pull up in my readings. So that's why I no longer do live readings because of that. Because we learned that I mind read.
Candace,
and then
thank
I
you.
think it takes away the. I mean, I can do an auto write on it and we can see.
Yeah. Well, I would
'cause
really
I'm
like your
struggling
help.
to-
Because they're not doing nothing anymore for this young man, and I'll call the detective tomorrow and I'll talk to him for a little bit.
But Aiden Clune went out into the mountains. That's why I'm thinking like there's mountainous areas here. Could he have just like went off to like cool off and something happened? Because
Yeah.
Carly's taking it as like somebody did something to him. But I mean, we have literally Mercury, which would rule him because he's 16 or 17, whatever he is. It's a young kid, right?
Right.
His moon, which is co-ruler of him, like it's all in Aries. Like I'm taking it as like this is because of his own doing or like no impulse because of something that happened at work. That's the way that I'm reading the chart.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm reading that right, but that's the way I'm taking it because we have almost every single planet in Aries.
Well, I'm gonna get off here and go to sleep before I fall asleep outside, and my wife disowns me.
I don't blame you. I gotta get up and I gotta take the dogs out of confinement. The puppies were just running amok, like getting in my drawers and pulling out everything. So I said, okay, you guys are going in timeout for a minute.
So what I'll do tomorrow is I'll call the detectives. I'll get with them. I'll call the aunt and speak with her and get a lot more details, and then I'll send you a text of everything. Okay. Do you want me to add? Do you want me to put it in you and Carly's text, or just
That's
me
up
and
to
yours?
you. I already sent her the chart.
Okay.
So she kind of gave like her opinions on it, but I know that last time we seen Moon in the 7th house, not always. Last time Maria ran off with, we were like looking for like a mother figure, right? It ended up she went off on her own accord, and so that's why the Moon was in the 7th house because it had to do with her. Because that's a co-ruler, right?
Yeah.
So it's like she took off, and so that's why she was in the 7th house. But here we've got Mercury, Moon, like Sun, like everything represents him, in my opinion. You know, I just think something like he took off and was upset and something happened, but I could be wrong on that. That's just
KJ, thank you.
My first thoughts.
Well, if everybody will, please treat my girl good. I love Rochelle to death, man. She became like a sister to me now, man. So
they'll be good to me. My channel's good to be.
No, they are, man.
I'm getting off anyways. I'm tired.
Yeah, I am exhausted.
I am too, but I might have to work. I don't know.
Well, if you need anything, holler at me. I'll send you all that tomorrow. Chat, it was
All
good
right.
with y'all. I'll be back hopefully soon. Maybe one day I will get my YouTube skills under wrap.
Yeah, we'll have a better live where I'm not like stressing out over this map and stuff. Because once you got me on this case, like that was it. I went off on another tangent.
No,
My
I need.
ADHD
Well, I
took me,
need
and
this.
I've been dealing with that since you left. I'm like, I have to get this chart up and look at it because it's gonna drive me crazy till I see
Well,
it.
I appreciate you more than you'll ever know, honestly.
Oh, that's what team members are for.
Yeah, I know. And well, we'll find out tomorrow about if I'm telling you, Rochelle. If they're not there, I'm going.
I don't blame you. I mean,
So,
I'm already irritated about it. If you think something's that important, like, it's not like they don't have people they can hire to come do it or call in to come do it.
yeah, no, really. But well,
In
good
the
night,
area,
chat.
they do have professional divers that they can call in just to go take a look. It doesn't even, they just need to see what's down there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay, well,
And
good night.
that's another thing is I guess somebody was saying, well, Narc's saying he'll dive, but he won't get anything. Well, no shit. We're not asking you to get anything. We just want you to dive.
Yeah. Well, Narc, I don't know. I think Narc's just trying to stay away from everything, man, because he does have a
I
very
get it, but
professional
at
background.
least like he could do it undercover with you.
Yeah, no, he could have done that, but it is what it is. All right, I gotta go. Night, guys.
Night. All right, guys. I'm sorry this turned into such a weird ass live and a long ass live. I gotta go let the dogs out of confinement. The puppies will really be crazy after that. I have to eat. I haven't eaten. My eyes hurt. I'm tired. I'm hot. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for the night. So I might just relax today and do everything tomorrow. I don't know. I need to go to my mom's. I don't know. I hate the end of the month. So I feel bad because I got to get something done for Patreon because people are paying every month and I haven't gotten anything up there and I really need to. So, but I appreciate you guys and sorry it kind of went off the rails a little bit. Next time will be, I think we'll do better next time maybe. I don't know. His lives are never like this when I come on. This one was just fucking weird. I don't know. It was super weird. So, but all right, I'll see you guys next time.